Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside the American Bank Center here in Corpus Christi, Texas. I'm Chet Yoder, and it's time for Shreveport Mudbugs hockey, as tonight the Mudbugs will conclude their two-game series against the Ice Rays here in the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Tonight the Mudbugs have a chance to do something they have never done in their NAHL era. It is sweep the Ice Rays at the American Bank Center. It has yet to be done in the last 3 years that the Mudbugs have played in this building in the North American Hockey League. The Mudbugs won last night behind 23 saves from Mason Balboa and goals from Sam Miller, Jacob Smith, and Giovanni Procopio, netting his first of the year. And Frechko had a couple of assists. The Mudbugs were on a 3-1 were well on their way and won the game, 3-1. They outshot the Ice Rays 32-24 last night to pick up 2 points as they now leapfrog into a tie for third place with 28 points in the South Division, 3 points behind Amarillo, 9 points behind Lone Star, yet they have played 3 less games than Lone Star. They have played 5 less games than Corpus now, which sits in 5th place. They've also played 3 less games than Topeka, which they are tied for 28 points. Figure it out. A lot of games in hand to be figured out, and that'll be all shaken out in probably a month or two from now, as the Mudbugs like the way they're playing right now. They're 8-2 in their last 10, and they want to keep that rolling, and a win tonight would be a huge one, as Richie Perrant will be in net to try to continue his mastery, as he has been red hot these last couple of months. We'll talk to Mudbugs associate head coach Rich Perrant after these messages. It's the Mudbugs and the Ice Rays. This is the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show here in Corpus Christi. Game 2 of this 2-game series between the Mudbugs and the Ice Rays, joined by Mudbugs associate head coach Rich Perrant. And Coach, last night, obviously one of those solid road wins. You said you were looking for a boring game, and I think you got that. You got good goaltending from Balboa, and you got timely goals, and I'm sure that was nice to grab the opening win in that series.
Yeah, I mean, especially after being off for a couple of weeks, and you're on the road. We want to keep it simple, like don't shoot ourselves in the foot. And so I felt in general we liked a lot of things we did last night. Things to improve on, like anything, any week in this league. But where we grabbed the 2 points and just concentrate on the next 2 points tonight.
It was crazy how much space Sam Miller got when he ripped home that first goal of the game, and boy, he's got a heck of a shot.
Yeah, it was a great play. We had a great forecheck, and Billy Feshko made a great pass. And, he's been Johnny on the spot there, Mr. Miller. So he's been really doing well for us. And, we joke around. We call him Shooter McGavin. So it's been great. He's been finding the net. He's putting himself in great areas. He's playing with a ton of confidence right now.
Can you talk about Brent Kiefer, a guy who kind of grinded it down low and helped set up that second goal? And, boy, that was great work from him. He really got the play going, and it was Jacob Smith who was fortunate to slam home the rebound.
Yeah, on that play, it was great. I mean, actually, even before that, he was in the neutral zone, protected the puck, got it in deep. Did a couple of cycles with Smitty, and they did a great job, both of them, to protect the puck. And, when you make the right hockey plays, sometimes the hockey gods reward you, and that's what happened. And a couple of bounces, they plugged away, and Smitty finally tucked it home. But that was a big goal for us. I mean, it's great when you see getting those greasy goals, those working hard goals. You need those every game.
Balboa felt like he was comfortable. I talked to him after the game. He said it was a big ice. He felt comfortable. He saw most of the shots. How do you feel he played?
Well, I think he was just solid. You know what I mean? I think he was not overly tested, but he was just solid. You could tell he had control of the game, and our goaltending's been great for us, and so we're expecting just that now. So we've been pretty fortunate in that department. So things are rolling well in Nets.
Dylan Peters had to go home to tend to a lower body injury. I hope that's not serious.
No, he's going to get an MRI done just to double check. But we should probably have him after the Thanksgiving break.
In his place, Timmy Organ played last night. In just his second game as a Mudbug this season, how do you feel he fared?
Honestly, I think Org's played unbelievable. It's a tough situation but you know what? He's worked hard in practice. He's been ready every weekend, and he's been a true professional in that department. And it rolled in for his game last night. He was almost seamless coming into the game, and I only can expect better things from him tonight, having one game under his belt this weekend.
Some troubles, I guess you could say breakdowns in the defensive zone. I know you weren't happy about it. I know you talked to Coach Soupy, and I'm sure that was something that was maybe addressed at the pregame meeting.
Well, I think it's something that we always talk about, and it's really taking care of our own end and take care of our house. And, it's a constant process. I mean, hey, Rome wasn't built in a day. So honestly, it's just a process in the works. And, me and Coach Soupy, are really working on tightening up the D zone, because that's what's going to happen, come down the stretch in playoffs is, mistakes. You don't want to get those costly mistakes.
It's hard to sweep in this league. Obviously, a sweep of the American Bank Center would be huge going into that Thanksgiving Eve contest against Lone Star. What's the biggest key for the Mudbugs to grab the win tonight?
Well, I think we got to keep it simple. I'm not going to, not too much of a boring road game, but definitely, pressure, get some shots on nets, get some ugly goals. Specialty teams, our PK has been great for us, so that can keep it up. If our PP can pick it up a bit, would really help our team tonight.
Coach, thanks for the time and good luck tonight.
Thanks a lot, Chet.
All right, we'll take a break and we'll have more here on the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler Ram pregame show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Welcome back into the American Bank Center. Now time for the Scuba Ventures starting lineups. First for the Corpus Christi Ice Rays, head coached by Al Rooney, assistant coach Sean Simrak. At left wing will be number 19, Jeff Bertrand. At center will be number 22, Justin Thompson. And on the right wing will be number 23, Stephen Costas. On defense will be number 8, Todd Philibert on the left, and number 9, Alexander Turchney on the right. Getting the start in nets will be number 35, Cal Sandquist. Sandquist made 29 saves in last night's contest. He took the loss, even though I thought he played well enough to win. The numbers on Sandquist overall are pretty good. He is 7-6 with a 1.70 goals against and a .935 save percentage. Your Scuba Venture starting lineups for the Shreveport Mudbugs. Head coach by Jason Soupy Campbell, associate head coach Rich Perrant. At left wing will be number 22, Timofey Koklachev. At center will be number 8, Jacob Smith. And on the right wing will be number 28, Brent Kiefer. On defense will be number 5, Aiden Metcalf on the left, and number 25, Ryan Dickinson on the right. Getting the start in nets from Gulf Breeze, Florida, will be number 31, Richie Perron. Richie Perron's won 6 straight starts. He's 7-3 with a 1.40 goals against, which is third best in the North American Hockey League, and he has the league's best save percentage at .950 right now. What a year Perron's having to begin this season. This is his 11th start in the cage. Those are your Scuba Venture starting lineups. For all your scuba needs, go to 231 Mount Zion Road in Shreveport or log on to scubaventures.com. Mudbugs Hockey brought to you by Tantrum Hair Design LLC. Get the best haircut in town at Tantrum Hair Design LLC at 3806 East Texas Street in Bossier City. Miss Dina Ducote, Kirby Rogers, and their friendly staff will get your head on straight. Just call 318-742-7613 and make your appointment today. They have the Stars and Stripes night. Lots of things going on the ice tonight, as they might have the record of ceremonial puck drops this evening. They got 12 of them, as they are honoring some of our troops here in Corpus Christi. Expecting a big crowd tonight. They had over 7,000 paid tickets in the system. And we'll see how that fares through the turnstiles tonight. I'm Chet Yoder. So glad to have you with us here from Mudbugs Hockey. Gives us a chance to thank all our billet families for everything they do for the 2019-2020 billets. Big thanks to Dave Percata, Casey Ryan and family, Zach and Jordan Schoen and family, Miss Lydia Davis, Levi and Charlie Dew and family, Jordan and Lindsay Gamble, Mr. Jim Hacker, Miss Sue Hammock, I love that chocolate milkshake, Spencer and Candace Harney and family, Brian and Kristen Hill and family, Ed and Jennifer Horton, Mr. Chuck Landry, our good old friend from Chipotle Mexican Grill, Karen Mitchell and family, Martin and Carla Mueller, Scott and Karen Musket and family, Kyle and Paige Porter, Randy and Tanya Reeves, Miss Joanne Seaman, Don and Janice Watt and family, and last but certainly not least, Ross and Leslie Whitaker and family, for all being proud billets of the 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs. We could do it without you. Hashtag love our billets. If you want to be a billet, all you got to do is give us a call at 318-636-7094. Ms. Heidi Bennett is our wonderful billet coordinator, who I know is tuned in tonight. And big hello to her. She is one of the glues to this organization and just a remarkable lady within this Bugs organization. We have asked so much of her throughout the years, and she has delivered. The Mudbugs will be in their white jerseys, skating from right to left. The Ice Rays in their military appreciation jerseys. It's a kind of a camo green color with the black letterings and numberings. They will skate from left to right in this Generational Financial Advisors first period. We'll take a quick break and bring you the national anthem and the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram opening puck drop. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into the American Bank Center. The Ice Rays honoring some of our troops, first responders, a Stars and Stripes night as they call it, here at the American Bank Center. Good crowd still filing in. American Bank Center has done a great job of getting an enormous amount of support throughout the years. A couple of years ago, they won the attendance award. Of course, the Mudbugs won that award last year. Just a testament to all of our wonderful fans and organization behind that. Now they're going to have a couple of Mudbugs and a couple of Ice Rays hold the American flag. Just about near center ice. Smiley, the former Ice Ray, back in the lineup after suffering a lower body injury where he was out last night and really out of practice most of the time off. But it was eager to get back in there, and we're glad to have him back. We are expecting a later start to this one, so we ask that you please bear with us. All kinds of pregame festivities. Mudbugs will be back at home December 6th and 7th as they'll take on the New Mexico Ice Wolves. The first two games of an 8-game homestand all month of December. Be sure to join us by getting your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or logging on to mudbugshockey.com. Now we ask you please rise wherever you may be for tonight's national anthem from the American Bank Center in Corpus Christi, Texas. A beautiful rendition of tonight's national anthem. sung by the very lovely Lydia Green. And here we go. Richie Perrant to my right. Cal Sandquist to my left. Mudbugs trying to take care of some mishaps they had in their own zone, and luckily they were able to get away with it because Balboa was pretty rock solid, making 23 saves to preserve a 3-1 victory. Mudbugs trying to accomplish something that they have not done in their NAHL era, and that's win 2 in a row in this building. And outside the defensive breakdowns, I think the Mudbugs felt like they were the better team, and they can shore that up. I think they're very confident they can grab 2 more points in this building. Mudbugs will stay in Corpus Christi for the next 3 days and then head on over to the NYTEX Sports Center in North Richland Hills, Texas for a Thanksgiving Eve bout with, of course, the hated Lone Star Brahmas, who are on top of the South Division. Of course, head coach by Dan Wildfong, always a thorn in the side of the Mudbugs, as much as he was a diamond on the Mudbug side when he played in this jersey. It's going to be a little bit of a delay. They're trying to get these cars out of here and get the carpet off the ice. They're expecting a 7:15 puck drop, and I think that's where we're going to be at. Mudbugs hockey tonight, brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. My good friend Dr. Emil Janou and his awesome staff has your next dental checkup covered. Call 318-688-1040 or log on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. Tonight's first period brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, you can call Janice Wan at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Of course, Thanksgiving right around the corner. We hope everybody has a very happy and safe Thanksgiving. Spending quality time with your loved ones and friends while eating the delicious food that comes on the Thanksgiving menu. One thing I do know is the Mudbugs will have about more than half their team go home for Thanksgiving weekend. And the rest of the half, along with yours truly, will be coming back into Shreveport that Thursday morning of Thanksgiving. So there will be a lot of critical rest on that day. And by golly, I could use it probably just as much as the guys can. Good crowd still packing it in here into the American Bank Center. Mudbugs just trying to grab more points to climb up even further up those south standings that look very deceiving, with the Mudbugs having games in hand on 3 teams around them. It'll be Jacob Smith and Justin Thompson at center ice. The Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler Ram opening puck drop is dropped. Battle and won there by Smith, and Metcalf's got it. Metcalf over to Dickinson, and we're underway here from Corpus Christi. Now to the far side it goes to Kiefer. Kiefer will spin it in to the Corpus Christi zone before getting spun down to the ice. Now to the near corner it goes. The Ice Rays have it. They'll lug it up now left to right. Up across the neutral zone. Played there now by Metcalf. Back to Dickinson. Back to the California native. That's Metcalf. Metcalf leads it across there for Koklachev. Just missed the stick of Kiefer as it went behind his back. Taken there by Turchney. Turchney tried to tap it out of trouble, but that puck deflected out of play, and we got a whistle. This faceoff will come just outside the Corpus Christi blue line on the far side. A Louisiana Saturday night in Corpus Christi, Texas, and we're so glad you're with us. I'm Chet Yoder from Mudbugs Hockey. 35 seconds gone by in the opening frame, brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. Face-off won there by the Ice Rays. A little sluggish now from the far side. That's the captain, Tyler Love. He'll ladle it back over to Goodme. That's Kyle Goodme now behind the cage, getting hassled with there by Sherino. And now Goodme played up through the neutral zone, taken there by Noah Bull. Now to the far side over to Love. Love now banks it off the far side boards and banked in there by Thompson. In deep along the near corner, Oregon has it for the Mudbugs. Kissed off the near side window and up ahead there to Fetchko. Fetchko fires it on net from the near corner, and a glove save made there by Sandquist. Boy, I thought Fetchko played one of the best games of the season last night. I asked him last night how he felt, and he said he could have been better. He's really hard on himself, very critical of his play. Big shout out to the Fetchkos tuning in tonight from Michigan. Miss Melissa, Mr. Joe, along with little sister Gabby. And, of course, an early happy birthday has to go out to Miss Melissa, celebrating a birthday tomorrow. Wishing her a fantastic weekend. And she is a wonderful lady for what she's done for Billy Fetchko and some of the sacrifices she's had to make. They're not easy for number 26 or any hockey player. Now to the far half wall. Vizbelis trying to hammer it back over to Gockler. Gockler getting a good body back into his own end. Good screen out of the far side there to Girard. Girard's going to pick it up carefully and throw it on over to Gockler. Gockler will send it back to Girard behind the cage, patrolled there by Perrant. The Georgia native, that's Gockler. He'll spin it off the near side boards up ahead there to Weber, but Weber couldn't handle it cleanly. Now taken there by Carroll. Carroll intercepted there by Girard, and now Vizbelis has it. Here comes the Wilton, Connecticut native along to the far side. He'll just dish it in deep. Too far there for Weber, and it'll be a icing on Shreveport. Tonight's icing's brought to you by Bayou Blasters, cleanest shot on ice. Associate head coach Rich Perrant tried to get away with a substitution, and David Lilly was on top of it like white on rice. Every coach tries it, and sometimes you will get away with a substitution on an icing. Face off now to the right of Perrant. And now a backhander blocked in front. Quick shot there through traffic. Save made, rebound chance, score. Perrant thought he was interfered with for a bit. David Lilly says it's a good goal, and the Ice Rays lead 1-0. 2:10 into the first. It's Bargoltz able to bang home the rebound that just squirted under Perrant's 5-hole. And this capacity crowd that they're expecting is into this game, and this is the start the Mudbugs did not want to have. That's a tough goal for Perrant through traffic. Had trouble seeing it, and it costs the Mudbugs. And it is a 1-0 Corpus Christi lead. Bargoltz with goal number 7 on the year. He picked up the goal last night, the lone goal for the Ice Rays. And he has the game's first for the Ice Rays tonight. Philibert gets the only assist on Bargoltz's 7th of the year at 2:10 of the first. 1-0 lead for Corpus Christi. Puck now played and controlled there by the Ice Rays. Finessed back in there by Coughlin. Metcalf has it behind the cage of Perrant. Over to the near side there to Waltman. Waltman throws it behind Nichols. Puck now flipped in there by Dickinson. Along to the near half wall. Now spun around as the puck ricochets all the way down, and Miller's got to go fetch it down. Miller along the near side of his own zone. Over to Smith, back to Miller. Miller with a goal last night to the far side, now banked off the near side boards. Too far there for Kiefer. And it's now taken there by Bargholtz. Now spun back around. That's Krakostas. Led up ahead there for Thompson. He couldn't handle it cleanly. Puck now speared into the near corner of the Mudbug zone. Miller has it. Miller chisels it back out to center before taking a big hit there by Bertrand into the glass. Now caromed off the near side boards. Puck angled back into the Ice Ray zone. Mudbugs want a wholesale line change, and they'll get it. 16:20 left here in the first. 1-0 lead on the goal from Eric Bargholtz of the Ice Rays. Now to the far side, picked up there by Sherino. Sherino will throw it back over to Metcalf. Now thrown up ahead through the neutral zone. Trying to find the stick of Sherino. Broken up there by Bull. And we got a whistle as that puck was touched by a high stick. Almost 4 minutes gone by. Shots 2-1 in favor of Corpus Christi. Seems to be a late arriving crowd. They have a lot of construction going on around the American Bank Center. A little tricky getting around it, including the Mudbugs who came around the backside, had to kind of go around the construction site just connected to the American Bank Center. As that faceoff trickles right on net, after the Mudbugs won that faceoff and threw it on net. Save made there by Sandquist. Boy, Mudbugs on a power play here. It was a high sticking infraction, rather. And the Mudbugs were going to get their power play going. Puck now just dumped all the way down the length of the ice. Mudbugs trying to improve on their power play, which ranks at 17th, just under 16%. Corpus Christi third best in the league, killing off over 90.4% of their penalties. Mudbugs trying to set it up. Mudbugs on the AEP Swepco power play. Now through the slot, quick shot there by Smith. Deflects off a stick in front and gets the back netting. Kyle Schroeder in the box. They rather changed the call from checking from behind at 3:58. As we're down to a $1:27 left on Schroeder's checking from behind call. Boy, the Mudbugs have got to get their power play going right now. They came up empty last night, and it has been a little bit of a dry spell for Shreveport. Face-off one there by Corpus Christi and whipped around the near corner and all the way down. Slowed down there by Perrant. Perrant trouble handling it, and now Miller has it. He'll dish it on to the near side there to Dickinson. Now to the near side it goes over to Miller. Miller through the neutral zone, turned over there by Coughlin, and Coughlin got in his way. Now back to Dickinson. Dickinson off the near side boards, up ahead there to Sherino. Sherino from the near circle, has it. Sherino, quick wrister. Save made there by Sandquist. Boy, Sherino had space, tried to slip it along that short side. That's a good attack. Good play there by Sherino. And they'll get the offensive zone face-off now with 49 seconds remaining on this Swepco power play. Face-off battle at one there by the Ice Rays. And smacked off the near side boards. Gockler holds the zone. Now Gerard over to Gockler, a one-timer through screen. Save made there by Sandquist and a quick whistle. And the Mudbugs bench a little up in arms about that quick whistle as Smith was at the doorstep trying to slam home a rebound. David Lilly lost sight of the puck, and when you lose sight of the puck, you got to call that whistle. That seemed a bit too quick, though, if you ask me. Gockler now, stashed back in behind the cage of Sandquist. Trying to grab it there and hip checked along the far half boards there by, or half wall rather, there was Smith, and the puck is jammed out of the zone all the way down, and Gockler grabs it. Down to 20 seconds left on this Swepco power play. 1-0 lead for Corpus Christi. As the puck now knocked into that far corner, and the Ice Rays trying to clear it, and they will. As the puck is cleared all the way down, and that'll do it. Mudbugs 0 for 1 on the man advantage. 6 minutes gone by here in the first period. That should be icing on Shreveport, and it will be. And a sluggish start here for Mudbugs hockey. Face off to the right of Perrant. 6:04 gone by here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. It is a 1-0 Corpus Christi lead. Now Waltman trying to whistle it out. Good pursuit there by Waltman. And now a battle along the half wall, along the near side. Metcalf has it to the far side there to Dickinson, back to Metcalf. Metcalf now leads a pass there for Waltman, but he got his stick tied up. No icing on the play. Quick wrister there, tipped in front, they score! That was Waltman in front. He tips that baby home, and this game is tied. What a busted play, and a big reward for the Mudbugs as they tie it up at 6:32 of the first. Waltman, good work back into his own end, and great work into the offensive zone. Gets the equalizer. Man, that is a man they want to stay hot. He had a point last night. And he gets the tying goal here. Waltman's third of the year. And now here come the Ice Rays all the way down into the Mudbug zone. Now Procopio up ahead. Oh, just missed the stick. Metcalf will get one assist, 6:32 time of the goal. Boy, great response from the Mudbugs. A big shout out to Miss Gale and Mr. David Waltman tuned in tonight. Glad to have them with us. Saw them in Lone Star. Fine folks along with the wholesome Waltman family all tuned in tonight. As Waltman does what Procopio did last night. Tips one in front, and the Mudbugs get rewarded. Mudbugs come right into the zone again. From the high slot, quick shot, stick save made there by Sandquist on a shot there by Chirino. A break in the action. 1-1 is the score. 12:08 remains here in the first period. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
The Mudbugs got off to a poor start, and it was great work from Ryan Waltman, the South Bend, Indiana native, to even it up as he sprinted in front of the cage and tipped home his third of the year. Shots now 6-2 in favor of Shreveport as we're all knotted up at 1. Well, you see a lot of fans packed in behind the cage of Sandquist. It's a great-looking crowd right now, and that's a testament to Cassidy Lang and this Ice Rays organization. Just as hard-working as the Mudbugs organization does to sell tickets day in and day out. Puck played back into the Mudbug zone. Gerard's going to grab it. Played up ahead there to Smith. Smith has it from the far side. Throws a dribbler up ahead there to Koklachev, trying to find the stick of Gockler, and Gockler gets slowed down there by Love. Kept in there by Kiefer. Oh, Kiefer gets bumped off the puck. He's able to bump Schroeder down to the ice on his way. And now Kiefer sandwiches Beaster into the boards. And now from the far circle, quick wrister goes wide. And now a penalty coming up to the Mudbugs. It's a slash, and the first choice personnel penalty kill will get to work. It'll be Smith with the infraction. Mudbugs ranked 4th best in their penalty kill, killing off 90.4%, just up there with the Ice Rays. The Ice Rays power play very, very on the low end, 19th in the league, converting over 15%. 1-1 is the score. Now from the top of the point, Love has it over to Thompson. Now to the far corner it goes. Quick wrister, stick save made there by Perrant. Another shot there. Oh, right pad stop made there by Perrant. Now a dribbler toward the net. Tied up there is Metcalf. Now to the near corner it goes. Played back up top to Love. Love has it. Love now to Thompson from the left point. Dished on over to Conklin. Conklin has it now from the near half wall. He doles into the near corner, waits for it, thrown back up top to the captain, and Love couldn't handle it as the puck bounces out of the zone, and the Mudbugs trying to get a wholesale line change. Waltman stays on. Now from the far corner it goes. The Ice Rays lug it back in. It's Bargoltz. Bargoltz now whisks around the cage. He has it from the near corner. Now flipped all the way around to the left point. Kept in there by the Ice Rays. Thrown back over to Kirkostas. Kirkostas back to Love. A one-timer. Stick save. Rebound chance. Tucked just wide from the short side. Now off the far side wall. Kept in there by Kirkostas. He's got Love at the point. Love now at the point has it. Love now on over to Kirkostas. Back to Love. Love was thinking about it, and we got a whistle. Penalty coming up to the Ice Rays. Oh, wait a minute here. There is a penalty, I believe, coming up to Corpus Christi. I thought there was. Never mind. I guess that puck was a hand pass or touched by a high stick of some sort. Puck is thrown down the length of the ice there by the Mudbugs penalty kill unit. Down to 40 seconds left as we're on this first choice personnel penalty kill. Midway marker of the first. 1-1 is the score. Now to the near side. Kirkostas with a burst of speed. Around the near corner he goes. Now Kirkostas leveled back up top. He's getting help there now from Philibert. Philibert waits from the point. On over to Kirkostas. Kirkostas back to Philibert. Now to the far corner it goes to Kirkostas. Back to Philibert. Oh, he tried to find the back door just under the skate of Bertrand from the short side. Now whacked at, knifed at, and the puck is jarred out of the zone there by Metcalf. Great work there by the California native. 9.5 to go here in the first period, and the penalty is over. Great kill there by the Mudbugs. Both teams 0 for 1 on the man advantage. As the puck now is steered into the Mudbugs bench, and we got a break in the action. Shot 6-5 in favor of the Mudbugs as we are tied at 1 thanks to Waltman's tally. Ryan Waltman, one of those guys who will be going home for Thanksgiving, and I heard it's a loud and rowdy household in the Waltman family. Of course, led by his big sister. Now played back up top to Gockler, a shot. Glove save made there by Sandquist from the right point. And now Kiefer with a few words with Cameron Knowlton. Kiefer didn't want a tango back in Odessa, but they decided they wanted to, and Kiefer got the brunt end of that. Kiefer, one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet off the ice. I have not been around Well, I mean, it's very few finer gentlemen than Brent Kiefer in my lifetime working in hockey. Played up ahead to the far side. Bargolds has it. 3-on-3. They quick shot. Stick save made there by Perrant from the near corner. Puck now floated, but not out. Kept in there by Coughlin. Quick ripper. Stick save and a glove grab there by Perrant as Bargolds came through the slot and threw one down. Break in the action. 8:55 to go here in the first. It's a 1-1 score. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into Mudbugs Hockey. Be sure to follow us on all our social media outlets at Mudbugs Hockey on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Of course, I handle some of that along with really most of our staff. And Tyler Auld, one of our newest employees, has done a fantastic job in handling most of that social media load. I want to give him a big thank you for all the hard work he does day in and day out in our office. Was part of the Energy team last year, did a fantastic job there, and we're glad to have him on staff. Face-off one there by the Mudbugs. The far half wall it goes. Now kept in there by the Ice Rays. Now dropped down to a knee. There was Coughlin, and he threw it off a high stick of Procopio. And we got a whistle. That face-off will stay deep in the Mudbug zone. Face off to the left of Perrant. Battle out, one there by the Mudbugs. Miller whirled around there to Procopio. Procopio steered it up ahead, now taken there by Miller. Banked off the far side boards, trying to find the stick of Weber. And now grabbing it there is Organ. Organ carefully just dribbles that puck in deep into the Ice Ray zone. Now through the neutral zone, Mudbugs trying to grab it. That's Smiley, the former Ice Ray, playing in his first game as a Mudbug in this building. Played up ahead there to Procopio. Procopio goes to chase it down, spins his man off the puck, and the puck now possessed there by Bargolds. Bargolds now lugs it up the ice, and he rifles one on net from center ice. Easy stick save made there by Perrant. 12 minutes gone by here in the opening frame. It's brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. The score is 1-1. Bargolds scored for the Ice Rays, and it was Waltman for the Mudbugs so far. Oh, a bad pass. Turned over. Quick wrister. Save made. Rebound chance. They score! What an individual effort from the Mudbugs. That was, I believe, Carson Nichols, who's able to tap home his first goal of the year. And what a time to do it. It breaks a 1-1 tie, and it's 2-1 Shreveport. Carson Nichols gets the monkey off his back, and what a time to do it. At 12:19 of the first, off a broken play, the Allen Park native cashes in. And Carson Nichols having a nice night. He's 1 goal, 1 assist. As he came in, broke up a pass into the Ice Ray zone and flipped one past Sandquist from the far side. Pretty goal for number 9 of Shreveport. Waltman, quick wrister from the slot, goes wide. Mudbugs buzzing now from the far corner. Waltman will get the assist. He's got 2 points tonight, and Ryan Dickinson will get the secondary helper. Great work from the Mudbugs, and they have the lead. Boy, Nichols was wondering when he was going to get on the board, on the goal board rather, and he has done just that. Here come the Mudbugs. To Smith. Oh, trying to find a give and go back to Kiefer. Now played through the neutral zone. Puck whipped back in to the Ice Rays zone. Great goal, great work, and the Mudbugs have the lead. And now the Mudbugs through the slot. Gerard a ripper. Glove save made there by Shenquist as he robs Gerard cutting through the slot. Oh, what a glove grab there by Shenquist. Gerard looks in disbelief, and so do I. Sandquist with a razzling glove grab as he keeps his team in the game. 6:19 remains here in the first period. Mudbugs have it, and now we got a fight starting to brew. Oh, I thought Sherino and Love were going to go at it. It looked like they were. Love said no thank you. And now a 2-1 lead. Big check along the neutral zone as Sherino goes down. Gerard has it with 5:45 to go here in the first. 2-1 lead thanks to Nichols' first of the year. From the far circle, Mudbugs have a chance. Quick wrister. Oh, boy, and a left pad stop made there by Shanquist. That was Gockler coming around the far corner. Big check, and we got a whistle. Looks like a hand pass on Shreveport. Shots now 9-7 in favor of Bugs hockey. They have a 2-1 lead. Big shout out to the Nichols family. Tuned in tonight all over Allen Park, Michigan. Of course, Grandma Virginia along with Mr. and Mrs. Nichols. Glad to have them all with us. Nichols, one of 4, and he has 3 sisters, no brothers, and he is very close with all 3 of his sisters. That's how he became such a gentleman for the Mudbugs. And that was a gentleman-like goal. To the near side there to Vizbelis. Not sure what that means, but we'll just roll with it. Vizbelis now behind the cage there to Procopio. Now from the far circle, Mudbugs have it. Backhander. Stick save made there by Sandquist on a shot there by Weber. Now in front of the cage. Boy, Weber was lurking. Good work there by Procopio, just grinding down low. It's those kinds of efforts that return the favor. Procopio thrown in front. Oh, boy, you had Vizbelis in front trying to tip it home. Mudbugs starting to buzz here. Dickinson thrown back to Dickinson. Vizbelis, a shot. It gets the glass from the high slot. Dickinson stays with it. Dickinson has it from the far corner. Good hip check. The man went down. Ice Rays were arguing that might have been an elbowing on Dickinson. Philibert back to Turchney. 2-1 lead for the Bugs. Down to 4:10 to go in the first. Metcalf's got to grab it. He's got some Ice Rays on his tail. Caromed off the near side boards. Waltman played up ahead, trying to find the stick of Natty Shack. This is a great second half of this first period after a tough start. Goodme has it, and he wants to slow it down behind the cage. Played off the far side boards. Puck now just saucered back in there by Gockler into the Ice Rays zone. Now steered up ahead, played there by Waltman to the far side. Waltman with a goal and an assist tonight. Gockler up to his buddy Waltman. Waltman has it. Waltman now whisks it in. He goes in to chase it down. Great speed there by Waltman. Throws it toward the net. And Sandquist makes the stop. Boy, Waltman, I'm not sure what he had for breakfast this morning, but I want some of that. He is moving tonight. Playing with lots of purpose. And just an absolute joy to be around in the clubhouse, in the bus. He's an absolute comedic character, but takes this game so seriously, and he plays that balance so well. Now along the half boards. Coughlin's got Bargholtz 2-on-2, thrown in front, off the back heel, quick shot. Oh boy, a glove save made there by Pirani. Stopped it on a screen. Smith can't get it out. Turchney's got it. Turchney now behind the cage of Perron. Turchney played back up top. Trying to settle it down there was Guimane. Quick shot, glove save made there by Perron as he covers it up. Pushing and shoving going on now behind Perron's cage. Big shout out to Richie Perron's mom, Miss Rena Perron, tuned in from Africa. Glad to have her with us. I'm not sure what time it is, but she is tuned in from afar, and we're glad to have her with us. Of course, Richie's little brother, Ryan Perron, made the trip with us. He is watching his big brother just behind him. Glad to have him with us. And, of course, the dad, Rich Perron, our associate head coach, stressed, focused, and always intense behind that Mudbugs bench. Now thrown through the neutral zone. He will inspire you, though, and that's one thing he's done. He's done a fantastic job, really, in this role. He's been with the Mudbugs since the Robertson Cup championship year, and he's done a fantastic job. Puck now swung back in there into the Mudbug zone there by Krakostas. A 2-1 Shreveport lead. Dickinson trying to settle things down as the Brighton, Michigan native has it. Thrown to the near side there to Witherspoon. Couldn't handle it cleanly. Now through the neutral zone. There's Smiley trying to use his big old body. Blocks off his man. Metcalf to the far side there to Dickinson. Back to Metcalf. Metcalf has it now back to Dickinson. Dickinson thrown to the neutral zone, taken there by Bargholtz. Gains the blue line from the left side. He has it now from the far corner. Backhander. Oh, a drop back pass rather there to Guimane. And Guimane just went just behind his stick. Now a 2-on-1 if the Mudbugs hurry. They got Vizbelis. From the far corner, quick shot. Oh, Vizbelis was camped out. Now thrown in front. And the puck is shoved out of trouble there by Turchney. Puck dumped in there by Bargholtz as they're at their end of their shift. Down to 1:15 remaining here in the opening frame. It's a 2-1 lead for Shreveport. Metcalf now to the far side. Picked up there, played up ahead there to Vizbelis. He's got Weber now along, cutting through the slot. Hip check down to the far half wall. There was Vizbelis. He was looking for a call. Now thrown to the far side there played there by Bull. Bull has it now. He's got a 3-on-3 attack if they hurry. Bull now from the far corner. A quick shot goes through the goal mouth. Now off the near side boards. Mudbugs on a transition. They hurry if they get 3-on-2. Played up ahead there to Nattyshak. Nattyshak from the near circle. Has it thrown in front. Oh, he had a man. That was Waltman from the far corner. Puck now played into the far corner down to 35 seconds. 2-1 lead here for the Mudbugs. Mudbugs trying to add on here as Nattyshak was tied up a bit. Now behind the cage there is Nichols. Nicked back up top. Gerard a shot. Goes wide of Sandquist. Gockler now pinches the zone. He has it. Tries to settle it down. Getting hassled with now. Body bumped. Mudbugs trying to jolt it off the walls. They can't. As that puck now in a standstill. And now Nattyshak held on to there by Love. Now from the right point, here's Nichols. Back up top. Quick shot there by Waltman. And the buzzer sounds. Boy, Waltman was hungry for his third point of the night. And I don't blame him. That's one of the best periods we've seen out of number 21 of Shreveport. The score after one period of play. It's the Mudbugs 2. The Ice Rays 1. Stick around for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy first intermission show coming up after these messages. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter, like a child custody case, or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuo letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to BayouBlasters.com.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. Mudbugs in Corpus Christi, joined by a special guest, one of our favorites, a trip down memory lane, and a guy that obviously does so much for the organization in our first year back in the NHL, and he continues to do great things these last 3 years after it, is former Mudbugs associate head coach Francis Anzalone. Coach, thanks for the time. We do appreciate you coming on.
Oh, my pleasure.
Just talk about this visit this past week with the players, and obviously I'm sure, is it anything different from what you've done in the past with the team?
Well, the coaching staff looked at the schedule when it came out, and we made a collective decision back in August, early September, that with all the travel that the teams had, the number of road games, the amount of miles on the bus, that this would be a good week to reset the group, focus on quality practice. The name of the week was Development Week, where we really tried to reinforce some of the key elements of the process of being elite as a hockey player, as an athlete, as a person, and as a team. So it's just a time in the schedule where I credit Soupy. He made a conscious decision to really invest in the players, put systems away, power play, PK away for 3 or 4 days, and really put the focus on the growth of the individual and the growth of the team. And it was a real good time together.
Yeah, you spent a lot of time on the ice, and just hearing your voice on the ice, brings back memories for me from that first year Mudbugs team, and of course you were there last year as well. What was your impression of the team and leading them on the ice for practice?
I like the team. There's a lot of real talented parts, but there's also a lot of players on this team that understand that they have to lead each and every day in every activity with their compete level. They're a very wide-eyed, big-eared group. You can tell they really want to learn, and there's something about Shreveport. When you come here as a player, you park a lot of your me for the we, and I credit Muskie, I credit all the Mudbug players that have come before with creating that culture. There's just something about these walls here that if a player came in with a big me ego, his me ego just immediately drops when he walks through the doors. I just think it's the banners, it's the culture that's come before. So they're an attentive group. They want to do great things as an individual, but I think they understand that individual success happens more quickly when the team is successful. So good week, positive week, like the group. They're hungry, they're eager, and they seem very energetic at a time in the year, Chet. A lot of players, they can smell the turkey now. They can hear the Christmas carols. Mom's texting them, I'm going to make your favorite cookies over the holidays. Players get distracted at this time of the year, especially teenagers at this level. This group seems real engaged, and I don't think they want the holidays to come, to be honest with you. They want to keep getting better and growing as a group.
How much Mudbugs hockey do you watch on Hockey TV this season?
I watch a little bit. Mike Gratton and I probably talk 3-4 times a day. We drive each other crazy. We're good friends. So a lot of times it's Gratz and I when I'm home because we live relatively close to each other, watching the game, shooting the breeze about what we see, communicating with the coaches. A lot of it just depends on my schedule, but I always enjoy having the opportunity to watch the team play, especially the home games, seeing the crowd, seeing the building. Brings back great memories and excites me for the future of the program.
We're talking to former Mudbugs associate head coach Francis Anzalone here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're the chief operating officer at Total Package Hockey. We hear a lot of great things about TPH. Can you describe your duties and what TPH is all about?
Well, at our core, we're a hockey service provider. We have 5 core pieces of business. Whatever it is we're doing, we strive to become the world leader in positively impacting the lives of hockey players through the game of hockey. We believe, just like a coach, Chet, no different than when Carlos and I came here in the first year, we have a responsibility to impact the individual as a hockey player, as an athlete, as a student, and as a person. And we think that our center of excellence, which is basically our academy, where the athletes study, train, and play in one day, gives us the greatest opportunity to do that. It's been an unbelievable experience being part of TPH. I chose to make that move with my life because of the opportunity to make an impact and also the great people, which, the folks with TPH are like the folks with the Mudbugs. We're kind of connected. So for me, it was just the next logical step in my career and my growth as a young professional.
You mentioned Carlos Zernis. You guys did great things in the first year in this NAHL era. You also guys worked together in the Latvian team. How much do you talk to him now?
Zerny and I talk a lot. We talk a couple times a week. We talk typically about once a day at this time of the year because we're getting ready for the World Junior Championships. We both fly over to Latvia at the end of this month, and we're getting ready for our 3rd year together with the Under-20 program. So, I came down here. I knew Carlos a bit. I wasn't sure how it was going to work out, him and I, especially with what I was being asked to do with the program. And it just goes to show you, I talked to the players about this during development week. I came down here. Carlos Zernis was not the reason I came down here. And I can honestly tell you now he's one of my best friends. So it just goes to show you that locker room over there, the guy you think you might not have much in common with, get to know him because he might turn out to be your best friend. And that's the case with me and Zerny. I'm real fortunate to call him my coaching partner and call him one of my best friends in life.
Watching, being part of that experience in Latvia, is it any different than your role here in the NAHL? Is it different? Is it different style of hockey? Can you just talk about that? Because we know about you and Carlos Zernis working for the U20 Latvian team. What's that product like?
It's the exact same as it was here, and that's the best part when you have 2 people that our personalities are different. No 2 people are the same, but we see it the same where it matters. So we're on the same page 90% of the time. The 10% of the time that we're not, that's where we fill each other's gaps and help each other. I'm probably missing something that he sees. He might be missing something that I see. So we run it the exact same. Zerny likes the preparation, but he loves the execution. He loves 5 o'clock on a game night. Me, I love Monday through Thursday. I love everything that goes into getting the guys ready to play, and then I could go eat a hot dog during the game. That's the players' time to go and play. And if I've done my job, they should be successful at game time. Zerny's good at getting them through the game. He knows when to clap. He knows when to kick a guy right square in the backside. I think I'm good at that too, and he's good at the preparation, but we fill each other's gaps because he loves the game and I love the preparation, and put us together, and like a good line, we try to make each other better.
You obviously have the heart for coaching. You've done so much of it, obviously with your first year with the Bugs and obviously now with Latvia. Is a full-time coaching gig still something you crave and yearn? And is that somewhere around your vicinity of what you want to reach again?
Well, I'll tell you this. Nothing can replace the feeling of a 23-man team and being in it with the guys and the locker room and the battles and the lessons that a season and a team can teach you about yourself and about what success really is. I kind of am a spoiled brat right now. I've got the best of both worlds. I work with a great company in a job that I'm very comfortable in from a lifestyle perspective. I'm learning things every day about the side of the game that as a coach sometimes we don't pay enough attention to because we have tunnel vision. We're just focused on the ice and our players in the locker room. I'm learning how to be a better coach through these experiences, and I get to coach with Latvia. I get to come down here when they want to wheel me out of the barn for 4 days and work with the team. And Jason Campbell is salt of the earth. He has no ego. All he cares about is the Mudbugs. So he brings me in here, and I'm chasing him around saying, Soupy, are you okay with this? Are you okay if we do that? And Soupy's just great. He wants different people, different perspective. He trusts me. I trust him. So I get the best of both worlds. I get to do my job with TPH, but I get to stay invested in coaching through the Mudbugs, some other things I do with performance coaching with athletes, and the Latvia thing's unbelievable. It's been the best experience in my personal and professional life, getting over there, getting out of your comfort zone, but still working with hockey players that want to learn, have big eyes, speak, and understand English great. And it's a special, special, proud country. So I'm not going to say I got it all, because that doesn't sound right, but I'm very, very fortunate to do what I do right now, because I get to do a little bit of everything.
Coach, before I let you go, what do you miss most about Shreveport?
What I miss most about Shreveport is so when you build a culture and you work with the athletes, the brotherhood, that's the most important thing. That's more important than anything. But when you can go out onto the ice and there's 2,800, 3,000 proud fans with you, that's a special thing. I've coached in places where the attendance isn't that good, and we tell the players it doesn't matter, because what matters most is them and the brotherhood. But what I miss about Shreveport is people are counting on you. So it adds a little more to it. It's the best of both worlds. Those little ones that are waiting for the autograph after the game, you have a responsibility as a player and as a coach to not let them down. So what I miss is Shreveport's the best of both worlds. We do the culture every day, Monday through Thursday. We try to practice right. We try to prepare right. We try to train. But it really matters at game time, because 3,000, and even those that aren't at the building, they're really, really counting on you. And that's a special, special thing here. And that's what I miss most about Shreveport is doing what we do, and then having the fans and the season ticket holders that are counting on you. And those I say this all the time, and I'll leave you with this because I really, really believe this. If you're a fan of Mudbugs hockey, you're buying a ticket 30 nights a year, however many nights it is, 35 nights a year, you're firsthand experiencing the development of teenage and 20-year-old athletes. And when they stink it up, smile about it and get excited about coming back to the rink the next night, fans, to see how they learn and grow. Because I'm not saying back in the day with the Pro League you didn't get that, but here you're watching young men go through the process, and that's a special, special thing. And I miss, Chet, that holistic, being able to do all of it at once. Fans, community, culture. This is a special place because we get to do that every day.
I couldn't agree with you anymore. That's Mudbugs, a former Mudbugs associate head coach, Francis Anzalone. Thank you, as always, for everything you do, and thanks for the time.
My pleasure. Thanks very much.
We'll have more after these messages on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show, joined by one of my favorites and an important piece to our broadcast and the Shreveport Mudbugs corporate partner, Jerry DeFatta from DeFatta & Associates. Mr. Jerry, thanks for the time. We appreciate you coming on.
Oh, we appreciate you having us.
Just talk about everything that's going on with DeFatta & Associates. Everybody knows what it's all about. Just talk about how's business been going and where are we at?
Business is good. The private investigative industry is always up and down, but we do some things that help stabilize it. We do a lot of preventive investigative services for businesses. But we've also, starting in January, so this year we've gotten involved in being able to do remote extraction, cell phone analysis, and spyware scans. And that's something a lot of people are interested in.
What is that exactly?
So obviously, cell phones nowadays, there's so much spyware and tracking other viruses that can be put on a phone just like a computer. People are concerned about their phones being hacked, privacy issues with their phone, calls being monitored, texts and things. So we're able to come to them, and within a couple of hours we scan the phone, make sure all the privacy settings are correct and nothing's been compromised and there's no spyware that's been installed.
We're talking to Jerry DeFatta from DeFatta and Associates here in the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. What are your favorite kinds of cases, and what are some of the things that you don't like, and maybe just a little more of a grind for you?
Doing surveillance is always, insurance cases and things. That is, although it's a lot of companies' bread and butter, it's what we do the most of probably. Sitting in your car for 8 to 12 hours is tough, and I've gotten older and I don't have to do that anymore. So when it comes to what I like the least, surveillance may be it. And what I like the most is I personally specialize in employee theft things, where we go in and interview employees, sit down, try to figure out who did it. And I find it challenging to get people to confess. I'm fairly good at it. I also enjoy teaching, going into companies and helping them establish better policies and internal controls. That's something that I really enjoy. The employee theft, anti-fraud type investigations are my favorite. And for me personally, the least favorite would be surveillance.
So with tax season, I guess essentially right around the corner, is this some of your busiest time?
Yeah, it can be. A lot of people are doing inventories. A lot of businesses do an annual inventory every January, and they realize, hey, we've got a lot of stuff missing, don't have a clue where it went. And they call us, we can come in and do an investigation and help them figure out what they need to change and identify who took what what they've lost.
They've heard the contact information from me before, but the easiest way to get in touch with you?
Easiest way is probably go to our website, defattapi.com, and then, or just call me. Our number's listed on the website. Give me a call. If I'm not in the office, it rings straight to my cell phone. So I'm always available unless I'm asleep.
Aside from that, I don't know when you sleep because you have so much involvement also with Shriners. Shriners Hospital did a weekend here earlier in the season. I thought it went well. Just talk about your involvement in that. And obviously, that means so much to you and your family.
It really does, Chad. I've been involved with the local Shriners, El Caruba Shriners, since about 2010. And it's something that my whole family has gotten involved in. Obviously, Shreveport is the home of the first Shriners Hospital. Shriners Hospital treat children, regardless of the family's ability to pay, for any kind of orthopedic, burn, cleft lip, cleft palate, pretty much any issue that involves a child's ability to, get around and just be a child. And it's a great feeling to be able to help put a smile on a child's face. And we really appreciate everything the Mudbugs do to help the hospital. So that's something I'm passionate about. I guess you could call it my hobby. When I'm not working, I'm usually doing shrine stuff.
Oh, it's awesome. And then the Mudbugs' involvement with the Shriners now has been going 3 years strong, and it's going to keep going for years to come. Lastly, before I let you go, your daughter Amber DeFatta, one of our regular anthem singers, I have to ask, where did she get the pipes from? Was it from dad or mom, or was it something she developed from a young age?
It certainly was not from me. Her mother probably sings a whole lot better than me, but she by far is the best singer in the family. She's been in choir most of her time through school, and just something she developed a passion for and enjoys, and does quite well.
Yeah, we appreciate her on the ice doing our anthems. A live anthem, I think, brings out that much more energy, especially before game time. I would agree that a lot of people enjoy it.
I totally agree. I enjoy a live anthem no matter who's doing it, and I know she really enjoys being able to get out and do it. As you know, she's a huge fan, and also very passionate about the Mudbugs.
That's Jerry DeFata from DeFata and Associates joining us here, and thanks for the time, and of course, thank you for the continued partnership and support. We appreciate you very much.
Thank you. Look forward to continuing.
We'll have more after these messages on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Welcome back here into the American Bank Center. Always good to hear from Jerry DeFata from DeFata and Associates. They sponsor our second period tonight. Personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just call our main man, Jerry DeFata, at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or log on to defatapi.com. Ryan Waltman with a goal and an assist. Carson Nichols with a goal and an assist. And that's all you need to know. Those two guys have been on fire. And the Mudbugs are out shooting the Ice Rays 11-9 as they'll skate from left to right in this DeFata and Associates LLC second period. Great first period after a sluggish start to this game. Face-off battle at and won there by Thompson. We're underway here in the second. As Guimane has it. Quick little missile from the near corner. Steered aside there by Perrant. That puck might have deflected out of play. Boy, you look behind Perrant to my left. There are a lot of fans. Great crowd. It's a little deceiving as it is a good turnout in front of me. Along the other side, it doesn't look too packed, but it is filled up nicely behind Perrant's cage to my left. Faceoff comes out of the Mudbug zone. Faceoff won there by Witherspoon. Now tied up there with Sherino. Now the puck yanked off the far side boards there by Fetchko into the Ice Rays zone. Long change for both teams. Metcalf mailed back over to Dickinson. Dickinson now will lay it up ahead there for Witherspoon to grab. Witherspoon now gets stopped in his tracks there by Coglett. Played up ahead there to Guimane. Guimane now through the slot. And it's tied up there. It's nice stoppage there by Fetchko. Fetchko wants to take off with it. He flips it up ahead. Gets bumped off the puck. And picking it up now is Turchny. Turchny now from the far corner. Played up ahead there to Sasha Guimane. Guimane now intercepted. Sherino to Witherspoon. Thrown up ahead. Quick shot. Hit the post. Did he score? They're saying he did. It's a goal for Fetchko. As it rings just inside the crossbar. And a nice tally for Fetchko. There was a delay and never a lamplit on that one. But David Lilly says it's good, and now a discussion at the goal scoring table. It is a good goal. Fetchko's goal, 59 seconds into the second. One of the most awkward calls from yours truly. I do apologize. There was no lamplit on that one. Yet David Lilly was on the call. It was a delayed call, but he said, yes, it's a good goal. Fetchko continues to be on his tear, his third point of the weekend. And he knew he couldn't miss that one. Goal number 3 on the young season. Sherino and Witherspoon set up Fetchko's third of the year. Just 59 seconds in. So the Mudbugs have a 2-goal lead just like they did last night. Now to the near corner. Vizbelis has it. Vizbelis gets sandwiched in pretty good there by Thompson. Now thrown up ahead. Girard has it at the point. Oh, a high stick atop the face, and there's going to be a penalty. And now we'll see if some juice is going to flow on Girard. If it is, it's a 4-minute. They're checking. It looks like just 2. And it's going against Bertrand. Face-off won there by the Ice Rays. Nailed around the near corner. Bertrand in the box for high sticking. Swepco power play gets back to work for the Mudbugs. Boy, Fetchko has been great tonight, and I'm sure he's going to dedicate that goal in honor of his mom's birthday tomorrow night, or tomorrow rather. As now Miller comes up the slot, and we got a whistle. It was something that occurred in front of Sandquist's cage. Face-off outside the Ice Rays blue line. Puck now gunned back into the Ice Rays zone there by Gockler. 3-1 lead as this Swepco power play is not going anywhere here for the Mudbugs. They have struggled this weekend right now getting this extra man advantage going. Now played up ahead there to Sherino. He's got Fetchko behind him. Sherino enters the zone from the left point. He waits. Now dished on over to Gerard. Gerard now delved over to Fetchko. Fetchko waits. Fetchko's pass ricochets off of Carroll, and it ricochets right back out to center. Gerard has it up ahead there to Sherino. Sherino gains the blue line. He'll go over to a far corner. Picked up there by Semino. Over to Gerard. Gerard now on over to Sherino. Quick wrister, stick save, rebound chance. What a glove save made there by Sandquist as he robbed Fetchko from the short side, looking for his second of the game. Oh, if Fetchko lifted that puck any higher, he was golden. As he's thinking about that one right now and on the bench. Sandquist with a couple of nice stops in this game. Good check there by Smiley as the puck is jabbed in to the Mudbug zone, and we got a whistle. Looks like that puck came out of play. Oh, no. Penalty coming up. To Smiley? I don't think it's Sherino. No, it is. Is that too many men on the ice? .16-12 remains here in this second period. 3-1 lead for the Bugs. Face-off won there by the Mudbugs hockey. And now they're down a man. As Metcalf able to rip that puck down the length of the ice. Mudbugs now on the first choice personnel penalty kill, up by a pair. Too many men on the ice was the penalty on the Mudbugs, and that's a tough penalty to take. All the way down, Love has it. Love now back into his own zone. Through an airborne pass, it gone awry. Mudbugs trying to take off with it. Oh, they had Weber. And the Mudbugs come in off sides. Had Weber and Vizbelis on a possible on-man rush there. Shots now 13-9 in favor of Bugs hockey. Puck now dished back in to the Ice Rays zone. Now worked into the Mudbug zone. Far corner, and the Mudbugs able to spar that puck down the length of the ice. Good job there by Miller. And this Swepco, or rather first choice personnel penalty kill is shining once again. Philibert to the far side. Coughlin a shot. It goes wide. It whirls around back up top to Guimane. Guimane now played back up top to Philibert. Now to Guimane. Guimane now back to Philibert. He runs the point. Now to the right point it goes. Played to the far point it goes over to Coughlin. Played back up top to Philibert. Philibert now rolled up to Guimane. Guimane now to Philibert. Philibert to the far side there to Carroll. Carroll now back up top to Philibert, playing catch in the backyard. Back to Philibert, quick wrister stick save, redirected on net. Nice save made there by Perrant as the puck is dumped down the length of the ice. Wholesale line change here for Coach Soupy. Down to 5 seconds left now on the first choice personnel penalty. A good tie up there by Witherspoon along the far half boards. That'll do it for the penalty. Sherino out of the box. Held on to there was Philibert. Al Rooney screaming for a call. He's not going to get one. Now to the far side there to Gerard. Gerard has it. Gerard now muscled up ahead there to the neutral zone. Played up ahead. Spinorama there by Procopio. Drop back over to Dickinson. Dickinson has it now. Played back in there to Procopio. Too many green jerseys. And it's picked up there by Corpus Christi. Corpus Christi played up ahead. Now broken pass. Played up. Turned over. Procopio has it. Procopio thrown through the slot. It was behind Sherino. Sherino will get back into his own zone. He'll flip it off the far side boards. Played there by Gockler as he takes a hard hit into the Ice Ray zone to the far side. Gerard thrown in front just under the stick of Witherspoon. Quick shot there by Sherino, gets the glass. Now to the far corner it goes. Behind the cage of Sandquist. Now to the far side. Corpus Christi will settle it down. Thrown through the neutral zone. Gockler gets a body on Beaster to the far corner, and Mudbugs will try to slow it down as we're 7 minutes in to the second period. Gerard has it. Gerard brushes it in to the Ice Ray zone, whirled around in the near corner. Smith trying to grab it. Koklachev was there. Now from the far corner, spun around, slowed down there by the captain, Tyler Love, for Corpus Christi. To the near side there to Goodme. Goodme angled off the near side, boards up ahead there to Coughlin. Coughlin now rushes it up the ice, 2-on-2. He's got Carroll with him. Backhand shot by Carroll. And a blocker save made there by Perrant. Played back up top. A missile toward the net. Blocked in front. There on a shot there by Love. Now from the far circle. Mudbugs trying to get it out. They can't. Kept in there by Philibert. He'll whack it in now. Mulak now behind the cage. Blocked off there by Organ. Quick shot there by Mulak. And it went just wide. Now behind the cage. Carroll has it. Behind the cage. Wraparound chance. Stabbed aside there by Perrant. He kept it out. And now a puck goes flying. Al Rooney untucking the suit, looking for a call as Carroll lost his stick, and that puck, or that stick rather, went about 25 feet up into the air. And now we got a whistle as the Ice Rays enter the zone offsides. 11:54 to go here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. Billy Fetchko scores his third goal of the year, and it gives the Mudbugs a 3-1 lead. That's where we stand. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into the American Bank Center. Kiss Cam, a little better showing tonight than they had last night. They had a lot of guys getting turned down last night. Yeah, we got more pucker ups. I don't know what it is about old married couples that kiss on the kiss cam, but it lights up this crowd like a Christmas tree. I guess I can't wait till I'm old and I get on the kiss cam and kiss my loved one. Now to the far corner it goes. Natty Shack, quick shot there by Metcalf. Handcuffed there by Sandquist, but he makes the save from the left point on a shot there by Metcalf. Stick around for the Raising Cane's postgame show. We'll tell you how it all happened after this game is over. You know what I'm about to say. I like a Caniac combo, everything on it. At least 10 packs of Louisiana hot sauce. You mix it into the cane sauce. You mix it, and it's called Chet's Clawsome Sauce, which I opened up the eyes of Bugs beat writer Roy Lang the other day. Quick shot. Gets the glass right off the glove of Sandquist and out of play. Yeah, Bugs beat writer Roy Lang never even knew that Raising Cane's has Louisiana hot sauce. There are more than a few people that don't know that fact. You have to go there and ask for it. They don't publicize that. And usually when I go into Raising Cane's, they just give me the box and take it. And they ask me to take as much as I want. It's like Halloween for Chet Yoder every day. I go to Raising Cane's. Quick shot there for Waltman. Now a good hip check. Smushed into the boards there was Shane Bull there by Waltman. Now through the neutral zone. The Ice Rays have it, and they'll barrel the puck in on net. And it's kicked aside there by Perron. Oh, no. Hit hard. There was Dickinson as he went down, and now Dickinson's starting to get feisty. And Dickinson wants to fight Bull, and now we got a penalty coming up. It's going to go against Dickinson. With 11:05 to go here in the second, I believe Shane Bull got roughed up there by Dickinson. The penalty box door is opening up. Oh, no. Is Dickinson getting a misconduct penalty? Oh, wow. This is going to be a 5-minute major. David Lilly put his arms up and told Dickinson to leave the ice as he's done for the period, and now we're going to get a call. Not much anger shown there by Coach Soupy. Yet a long face from the head coach. Now, Dickinson does not like to be pile-drived into the boards, and he's going to start taking matters into his own hands. Now, we're going to have to figure this all out. Shot 16-13 in favor of Shreveport. It is a 3-1 lead for Mudbugs hockey. Of course, Miss Shannon, Mr. Tom, tuned in tonight. Those are Ryan Dickinson's parents, and I'm sure they're very attentive on how this is all going to shape up. Now it's Koklachev who's going to serve Dickinson's penalty. Oh, wow. Ryan Dickinson with a game ejection and a 5-minute major. That seems a bit excessive, if you ask me. And Matt Weber showing his disapproval for the call with David Lilly right now. Travis Baker and Chase Wilkinson, the linesmen, along with David Lilly. What the game ejection means is Ryan Dickinson's done for the night, and that play will be reviewed by the North American Hockey League for any further punishment that might have to be thrown on number 25. I didn't think it was that bad, to be honest. And I think Shane Bull might have gone down and had one of the best acting jobs I've ever seen. This is a critical moment in this game because the Mudbugs now are going to be down a man for 5 full minutes. And Timofey Koklachev will have to stay in the box for the full 5, no matter what. This is gut check time for Rich Perrant's first choice personnel penalty kill unit, which came into the game ranked 4th best in the league. This is a huge tide in this game, which is either going to be swayed on Corpus Christi's side or the Mudbugs side. You can see the Mudbugs coaching staff not happy about the call, but Ryan Dickinson obviously never shies away from his emotions. I didn't think he did much wrong on that play. Now they got to clean up the ice. I guess there was a little bit of blood that came out of Shane Bull's face. We'll take a break in the action. 3-1 lead for Shreveport. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
They are still working on this snow that apparently had some juice flowing from Mr. Shane Bull. The Mudbugs, who are down Dylan Peters, who went home to nurse to a lower body injury, are now down 2D. So Coach Soupy and Rich Perron are going to have to ride 5D the rest of the way. Starting to run out of blue liners here for the Mudbugs. David Brazil and Dylan Peters both out of action at least pre-Thanksgiving. And now Ryan Dickinson will be at least out, of course, for the rest of tonight, and we'll see if any added punishment comes his way in what might cost him the Thanksgiving Eve affair in Lone Star. A really, really tough time for Mudbugs hockey right now. This is going to be extra minutes for this blue line that is depleted but yet very talented. And this is going to be a challenge. And now their first challenge on hand is going to be to kill off these 5 minutes. Shot 16-13 in favor of Shreveport. Boy, they have got so much to clean up along that near half wall to my left. Face-off won there by Corpus Christi. Love has it at the point. Love now waits. Dished on over to Thompson. Now to the far side there to Carroll. Back to Love. Love now. On over to the left point there to Thompson. Thompson waits. Now flipped up ahead. Back to Love. Love at the point. Now back over to Thompson. Thompson throws it off the heel of Miller and kept in there by the Ice Rays. Thompson from the near circle. Back to Thompson. Quick shot blocked in front, and Miller will whack it off the far side boards and down the length of the ice. Oh, good interception there by Waltman, but he couldn't handle it. Now through the neutral zone. Dished back over to Conklin. Or rather, Guimay. Guimay now over to Love. Love around the far corner. Has it. Good takedown there by Waltman. Now Waltman gets taken down along that far side, and we got a domino effect along that far side. Open ice now. Here's Guimay. Quick shot. Hit the post with the shot. Now through the point. Quick wrister. Can the Mudbugs get it out? They can. That's Gockler. Gockler now from the far side. He's got Waltman with him. 2-on-1. Waltman thrown in front, trying to find Waltman's stick, and it just missed it. We're down to 3:40 left on this lengthy first-choice personnel penalty kill. 9:40 to go here in the second. 3-1 lead for the Bugs. Ice Rays now have it up the middle of the ice. That's Mulak. Will mail it on net. Stick save made there by Perrant from center ice. Behind the cage now Miller. Around to the far side there to Procopio. He's got a man up ahead there to Weber. Weber now will grab it and tie it up along those end boards. Good job there by Weber. Weber now throws it back to the neutral zone, and Miller's going to kill off more time. Miller waits, and he'll just squib it back in to the ice range zone. We're down to 3 minutes left on this first choice personnel penalty kill. Mudbugs almost halfway home to the far side. Thompson bangs it into the Mudbug zone. To the near corner now. Guimaine's in there. Tied up along the walls. Good job there by the Mudbugs. Killing off precious seconds. Miller's in there. Natty Shack's in there. And Mudbugs able to spear it out of the zone. Natty Shack trying to get a body on his man. Tied up there. Nichols coming around the far side, and we got a whistle. Natty Shack's going in the box. Oh, wow. Got his stick tied up, and the Mudbugs are going to be 2 men down. Mudbugs hockey brought to you by Scuba Ventures. Learn to dive and take trips to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. They offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Give them a call now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com. Oh, penalty coming up to Corpus Christi. So they're going to even it up. Well, that's big. Mudbugs might have lobbied for that one because I thought Natty Shack was tied up just as much as he tied his man up. I thought it was one of those where you got to call it both ways or let them both play. This is huge because this faceoff is going to be in the Corpus Christi zone. So Natty Shack in for roughing and Krakostas in for roughing. Roughing? Wow. Okay. I thought they were going to get hooking or holding. They decided to go with roughing. I'm not sure if I saw any kind of rough housing there from those two, but okay. Quick wrister there off the initial faceoff win there by Vizbella. Stick save made there by Sandquist. So it's still 5-on-4 hockey. And now Metcalf has it. Metcalf now whacked off the far side boards and down the length of the ice. So Krakostas in the box, Natty Shack. So Mudbugs lose a good PKer, and the Ice Rays lose a good power player through the neutral zone. On over to Thompson. Gains the blue line from the far side, down to $1:50 left on this major penalty the Mudbugs are trying to kill. If you just joined us, Ryan Dickinson is done for the night after a game ejection, cross-checking major. Love a one-timer off the skate of Vizbellis, and the puck is squibbed out of the zone. Wholesale line change here for the Mudbugs. They might get caught here. Oh, boy. Oregon and Nichols just get on time. 2-on-2. Oh, good takedown there by Metcalf as Thompson came around the far circle. Down to $1:15 left on this major. Mudbugs trying to kill it all off. Tied up there by Metcalf. Whipped around the near side boards. Kept in there by Mulak. Mulak now to the right point there to Guimaine. Guimaine now crisscrosses with Mulak. Poke checked and Nichols couldn't get it out. Now Waltman trying to flip it out. Ricocheted back over to Mulak. Mulak to the far side. Thompson a shot. Glove save made there by Perrant as it went in and out of his glove. Now to the near corner. Down to 45 seconds left on the major. Faking his shot there is Mulak. Winds, fires through traffic as it ricocheted to the near corner. Now to the far corner. Waltman trying to grab it. Waltman tired. Got some tired blue liners here. And the puck, and great save there by Waltman. A fantastic job as he's able to clear it down the length of the ice. Now we got a tied up along that far corner. Down to 20 seconds left on the major. Ice Rays have it now as it's Guimaine. Puck gets deflected out of play. That puck's coming out of the Mudbug zone, and that's a big break for Shreveport. As we're down to 14 seconds left on this major penalty. Now to the near side there to Goodme. Goodme rifled back into the Mudbug zone, and the penalty is over. Mudbugs kill off the 5-minute major. Great work from Rich Perrot's penalty kill unit, brought to you by First Choice Personnel Penalty Kill. Now to the far side it goes. Gockler tied up along that far corner. 5:50 left here in the second. Mudbugs up by a pair. As the puck is floated back out to center. Kiefer going after it. Up off the stick of Beaster as it goes behind the cage of Perron. Mudbugs down to 5D tonight. They're ready out Dylan Peters and David Brazil, and now minus Ryan Dickinson. Coming around the corner, Koklichev, a quick shot. Blocked in front. Puck now gashed into the Mudbug zone. Played up ahead there to Witherspoon. Dropped over to Gerard. Gerard has it, but he comes in offsides. A break in the action. 5:11 to go here in the second. 3-1 Shreveport. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter, like a child custody case, or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Welcome back into the American Bank Center. Honoring our troops that have served at one day in age. And we appreciate each and every one of you. Shot 17-14 in this game in favor of Shreveport. 3-1 in favor of the Bugs. Face-off won there by Corpus Christi to the far side. Flipped back now over to Philibert. Off the far side boards. Puck now saucered up ahead there to Sharino. Sharino trying to get around his man and got thrown down there by Shamino. Sharino trying to take it. Fetchko has it now. Fetchko flips it back up top now to Miller. Miller now just works it back into that far corner. Played through the neutral zone. Miller trying to grab it, and he does. Boy, Miller's got good hands and a good stick as well. Now taking a U-turn back there is Witherspoon. He wants to dish it back to his blue line. Oregon smacked down the length of the ice. And all the way down. Touched up there by Witherspoon around to the neutral zone. Coughlin dropped off there to Guimane. Guimane from the far circle trying to get around. Miller's stick, a backhander fought off there by Perrant. Now to the far side there, Witherspoon dropped off to Fetchko. Fetchko has it. Fetchko now does a dance move into the ice range zone to that far side. He'll love tapping in behind the cage, but the ice range have it. Down to 3:50 remaining here in the second. Mudbugs with another solid road effort. Smacked off the far side boards. Gockler takes a hard hit along that far side. Now along that right point, Smiley played up ahead there to Weber. Weber now. Boy, Weber throws his man down. That was Coughlin. Hard hit there as Visbelis went down. Now Weber stolen away there by Thompson. Thompson to the far side there to Krakostas. He'll lead it up ahead there to Thompson, and hard check, and we got an icing as Gockler was tied up there, I believe, with Krakostas. They went down awkwardly. And you see Gockler starting to get feisty. It was an icing call. on the Ice Rays. Boy, Al Rooney just got away with an illegal substitution, and that's a tough one when you got a crowd in that far corner. There was such a delay. Wait a minute. Okay, it's going to go deep into the Ice Rays zone to the right of Sandquist. Quick wrister gets the glass. Oh, hard hit as Metcalf goes down. And now Thompson has it behind the cage of Sandquist. Give it away. Good shot there by Natty Shack. Good work there. Trying to steal it. Now Waltman trying to get his stick in there. Played around the near side boards. Bertrand now has it along the far side. Led up ahead there to Thompson. Thompson now just knifed into that near corner. Now trying to dodge a hit. Quick shot. Nice right pad stop made there by Perrant as Bertrand put it on net, and now we got a whistle. Looks like there was an offside call on Corpus Christi. Great crowd on hand. We have a recorded attendance of 7,000 plus. I'm not sure if we actually have 7,000 in this building. There's a penalty coming up. And it's going against Corpus Christi. And I believe it's a roughing call. Mudbugs back on the Swepco power play. Quick wrister. Oh, glove save made there by Sandquist. From the far side there by Gerard. Mudbugs 0 for 3 on the man advantage. Ice Rays 0 for 4 on the man advantage. Yeah, too many men as Mulak's got to serve it. That one was an easy call as it came across the bench and it hit that sixth man. Off the far side boards, Mudbugs hold it in. Back up top to Miller. Mudbugs trying to get a power play tally and lengthen their lead. Miller whipped in deep there to Smiley. Now along the end boards, Koklachev just dishes it to the far side, and it was not far enough as the puck is smacked back out to center. Smiley slices it back into the near corner, but the Ice Rays have it, and the Ice Rays will sky it down the length of the ice. The biscuit taken there by Gerard. And it's intercepted there by Guimane. And Guimane able to pitchfork it like a farmer pitching a haystack down the length of the ice. Boy, this Swepco power play has stalled once again, down to a minute left. And Chirino can't get the blue line. That's a delayed offsides. And this faceoff is going to come out of the Ice Ray zone. Boy, you see Rich Perrant none too pleased about his power play unit right now. Because this faceoff is going to come all the way down into the Mudbug zone. They do that when it is a offside, or at least a blatant offside. Quick shot off the initial faceoff win is turned aside there by Perrant. Down to 45 seconds left on the power play. The far side around the corner. Here's Chirino. Chirino backhand thrown in front. Oh, what a pad stop made there by Sandquist as Witherspoon was trying to tuck it home. Metcalf has it now. Metcalf trying to throw it back up top. Guimane along the far side. Nice slash there by Chirino to get it out of trouble. And the puck now worked into the Mudbug zone. Down to 19 seconds left on this Swepco power play. 45 seconds left in the second period. Witherspoon takes a U-turn back. Dished back over to Metcalf. The penalty is over. Mudbugs now 0 for 4 in the man advantage. As now Perrant's getting messed with. There by Schroeder along the far side. Through the neutral zone. Uh-oh, a chance here for Corpus Christi. Backhander. Didn't get much on it, was Noah Bull. Good stick check. Oh, what a check there by Nichols. And now we got a penalty coming up. It's a slash, and it's going against Nichols, and Nichols is hot. And now we got a fight going on. Here's Metcalf. Pushing and shoving along the near side. Knowlton's in there. I don't think I've ever seen Metcalf mad. It's a slash against Nichols. He can't believe it, and neither do I. Natty Shack was in that tussle along that near corner, and they're going to ring up an ice ray as well. I'm trying to look at the replay here. Yeah, Gockler got in there as Natty Shack took a late hit after the whistle. I don't know why Natty Shack has a target on his back, because he's one of the nicest guys you'll ever come across. Very low key. Big shout out to the Natty Shacks. Tune in tonight from Toledo, Ohio. Miss Amy, and of course our former NHLer, Mr. Mike, with us. Glad to have them with us. I have to thank the Natty Shacks for the fine glassware I got back in our last homestand. That was pretty stuff. Thank you for improving Chet Yoder's kitchen. I think about it, I'm not sure if I even own any glassware. 11.6 seconds to go here in the second. Puck now powered out of the zone, but that puck deflects out of play. 4-on-4 now for both teams, as Nichols in the box for slashing, Knowlton in the box for roughing. Now, the Knowlton roughing call was the easy one because that came on Natty Shack, and now a skate over to the Mudbugs bench with 5.7 seconds left, and Coach Soupy looking for an explanation on something that occurred. And now Richie Perrant, in that right wing circle, starting to join into a conversation that did not look so pleasant. Might be resetting this clock. Shots 19-17 in favor of Mudbugs hockey. They have a 3-1 lead. And face off one there by the Ice Rays, and the puck is deflected off the stick of Shrino down the length of the ice into the Corpus Christi zone, and time will run out. So we'll have 1:48 of 4-on-4 time, and the Mudbugs will have another lead going into the third period. Thanks to Billy Fetchko, able to extend that lead for Shreveport hockey with his third of the year. Stick around for the Bayou Blasters second intermission show. We'll talk to the Mudbugs ticket sales director, the always fun, the always hardworking Kimberly Jacks, after these messages. The score, the Mudbugs 3, the Ice Rays 1. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuo letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications, ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to BayouBlasters.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Welcome back into the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show here in Corpus Christi, talking to one of our favorite Mudbugs employees who does so much, not only behind the scenes, but in front of the scenes, our ticket sales director and vice president of the Mudbugs Foundation, Kimberly Jacks. First of all, K-Jacks, thanks for the time. We appreciate you joining us.
Thanks for having me, Chet.
Talk about how this schedule has been. I mean, only 4 home games so far this season. Does that make it tougher, or is that something that you take and can use it as an advantage to plan out really for the upcoming big home slate you have coming up?
Well, I think it's definitely an advantage. I mean, we have 24 home games left, and with the big home slate that we have coming up in December, I mean, it gives you multiple times to come see the team during Christmas, and it's ice skating and it's hockey and it's Christmas, and all 3 combined, it just makes for a great family experience.
Talk about some of the themes and some of the fun stuff that we have coming up in December.
Sure. So December 6th and December 7th, we are doing our Cancer Awareness Weekend. So that Friday on the 6th is Fight Night Friday for cancer survivors and cancer patients. That Saturday, we're doing Renee's Run. So we'll specialty jerseys for Friday and Saturday. We'll auction them off at the end of the game on Saturday. So December 13th, we have our Mouse House Night. It's kind of like a princess theme thing. You'll see a lot of characters that you're familiar with and everything. So that's a fun daddy-daughter night that to get together. December 14th is a huge night. We have Scout Night. We also have Studio B coming out to dance and perform. And then we also have the Crew of Centaur coming, and the biggest thing is our teddy bear toss night. That's where you bring a stuffed animal. It doesn't have to be a teddy bear, obviously. You throw it on the ice when we score our first goal, and then all of those teddy bears go to organizations around the area to give to kids. The weekend of December 20th and 21st is our Christmas extravaganza weekend. We'll have everything Christmas. From all the trees and stuff will be decorated. We'll have Santa here. We'll have the Grinch here. I've been told we'll have Elf here. Everything Christmas that you can think of will be at George's Pond. And then of course after Christmas, you're kind of possibly tired of all the family get-togethers and everything. So we've labeled that Run from the Relatives to kind of come spend before New Year's with us. So that's, Run for the Relatives is the 28th and 29th of December.
The popular thing, I guess, when it comes to December is groups. We all come out in families, especially around the Christmas time. What's the best way to book a group?
The best way to book a group is to either call us at our number, 318-636-7094. You can either talk to Lauren or myself. The cheapest group rate is $10. And that gets you a bronze seat right next to where the players come out, and it's just a group of 10 people or more. It's not, a big group of 30 or 40 you have to get together. That would be great, but just 10 is the number that you have to, reach.
Some people fail to maybe purchase season tickets in the summer, and I know how hectic and busy it is racking up all the season ticket holders. Some people want to get season tickets now. Is it too late?
No, it's not too late. What we do is we just, since we've only played 4 games this season, if you want to get them now before Christmas as a Christmas gift, we would just prorate that amount. And we just knock off, a few dollars and stuff of the game, and then you still get the parking pass, you still get to come to the Christmas party, you get a whole lot of extra things that the season ticket holders get that not the normal fan coming off the street as a walk-up gets.
Do you notice maybe have you had season ticket holders in the past come through middle of the season or somewhere during the season? Has that happened before?
Oh yeah, of course. You have LSU football that you're competing with, and high school football and hunting season, and people want that after December or even like right before Christmas. Hey, I can come to the games now because I don't have Friday tied up with high school football or my kid's not cheering anymore, so I kind of want to come. So that's a good way. I mean, we have a lot of people in the past, 20 to 30 people just go ahead and get season tickets for half the season basically, and it's still not a problem.
One thing I've asked you about is performances during intermission and how to go about that. Obviously, that's something that if maybe a dance instructor is tuning into this interview, wants their dance group to perform, we're open to that.
Oh, of course. We love it. The fans love it. It's just it's an extra added experience for the fans here, that evening. We have Vicky's dance coming on the 7th, which is always a humongous hit because, we have it's like the little bitty girls, like the 3-year-olds to the 3rd graders, and they're always fun to watch. And then, of course, Studio B is coming on the 14th, and we always open to cheerleaders or dance teams and everything just because it adds just extra flavor to the game.
Moving on, in our ticket sales director interview with Kimberly Jacks, we do have a lot to cover as far as, not only December, but looking ahead to January and February. Just this being your 4th season, has it gotten harder or easier in this progression of this run that you've been with the Mudbugs in this NAHL era?
I would say it's easier, but it's also harder because I want to challenge myself each year to do something different. I don't want to be comfortable. I like being uncomfortable, if that makes sense. So I'm trying to come up with new ideas and new things for, from a ticket revenue process and just a great idea process for as far as intermission activities and all that kind of stuff. It's always a challenge for me to come up with something better and something more.
With Thanksgiving right around the corner, are you cooking up a Thanksgiving feast?
My family actually doesn't do Thanksgiving.
Okay.
I'm not a turkey person. I love ham. I don't do cranberry sauce. I do no dressing. We normally go to Buffalo Wild Wings on Thursday.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah, we normally go and watch the game and everything, so all that kind of stuff. And just to backtrack, I said December 20th and 29th on games. It's 27th and 28th, just to clarify that.
She does this all in her head. I don't even know how she remembers all this, but this is probably something you just think about every day.
Right, yeah, in my sleep.
That's Mudbugs ticket sales director Kimberly Jacks. Thank you for the time, and we appreciate it very much.
Thanks, Chet, and go Mudbugs.
We'll have more after these messages on the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show. We're joined by one of my good friends and one of our most dearest corporate partners of the Shreveport Mudbugs hockey squad. We can't do it without him. Dr. Emil Janu from Sterling Dental Center. Doctor, thanks for the time. We do appreciate you coming on.
Well, thanks, Chad. I appreciate it. I'm always glad to be a part of anything that's involved with Shreveport and especially athletics, and I'm glad to be able to do it.
Just talk about how things are going at Sterling Dental Center.
Well, Sterling is growing, as you would like to. We are now open on Fridays, and that's going to be an ongoing process. We're kind of in that experimental phase right now, where we're just open in the mornings right now from 9 to 1, but we're hoping to get it to 8 to 5, and treat it as a normal day. We are always working on our techniques and any new science that's out there in technology. We're always trying to improve ourselves and stay current with the current technology.
I guess every dentist is different. Can you talk about some of the services that you provide patients at Sterling Dental Center?
Well, we're going to cover every basic procedure that any general dentist can do, from a cleaning to a full exam, that's accompanied with your cleaning. X-rays, we're going to be able to read, X-rays, find any cavities on X-rays, that type of stuff. But we also do, we are offering right now Invisalign at our office, as well as implant placement too. So it's kind of a one-stop shop. Now, of course, not every case is going to be able to be treated that way, you got to have, you got to meet these specific requirements, because sometimes that's what specialists, are for, as more complicated things. But, look, we do fillings, root canals, extractions, crowns, bridges, partials, dentures, basically your normal services, but we are doing Invisalign cases and implant placement and restoration.
You've been doing this for quite a while. You seem to enjoy it a lot. Every time I come here, it's a great atmosphere, especially with the girls. What's the best part of the job?
Best part of the job is when you actually change somebody's outlook on life.
So that can happen?
Yeah. I mean, you have somebody who comes in and say, I don't smile in pictures. I hide in the back in pictures. I don't talk with my mouth open. I kind of, and they come in and you come up with a treatment plan, and it might take a couple years to get everything done, but when it's finally done and you have a start picture and an end picture, and they start crying in your chair because their outlook on life is different now. All they want to do is go smile and laugh and be in pictures, as compared to 3 years prior, and they wanted nothing to do with it. I think it's transformational. It really is, and that's one thing that you could have the worst day, and then you get that one person, and you're like, okay, this is why I do my job.
We're talking to Dr. Emil Janeau from Sterling Dental Center, one of our corporate partners of Mudbugs Hockey. I'm one of those kind of OCD guys. I'm a broadcaster. I'm around a lot of people. I shake hands, kiss babies. I try to brush my teeth as often as possible, floss as often as possible, use mouthwash as often as possible. But your theory is you don't have to get too crazy, as maybe some would advise. You just have to be smart about it and do it, a certain amount of times a day.
Right. Ultimately, your goal is to brush twice a day, floss once a day. I am not opposed to more.
Which I do.
Right. There's nothing, unless you're being super aggressive with it where you're actually causing damage to your teeth, which can happen. But as long as you're doing twice a day and flossing once a day, studies prove that you're going to be in a good realm. Now, there's caveats to that too, because some people come in and they say, I brush every day or twice a day. What is going on? Well, you're not brushing right.
Okay.
So that's why it's always wise to get with your hygienist. If you're having any questions, and be like, show me how to brush right. Show me how to floss right, because there are ways to brush and floss right. And if you are not doing it correctly, you're not doing any good.
Right. Now, you have 4 girls at home. Is this something you go through with them? They must be masters of their craft by now.
So believe it or not, I still check each one of their that's me. I'm going to do that
as a dad, not only as a doctor.
Right. But and the thing is that teeth are my thing. So I'm like I'm gonna stay on top of it. But my 5-year-old can brush by herself. My 4-year-old can too. She chooses not to because she's the baby and everybody does it for her. But the twins, they're great. They all know what they're doing and know what they're looking for. And that's a key thing. I mean, it's like where to brush, how to brush.
Now, one thing that I picked up from one of your assistants was that I was brushing too hard, and maybe everything else looked good, but my gums might have been a little bit more weaker. So I went ahead and changed from not a manual toothbrush to an electric toothbrush. Is there a preference that one better than the other? I know you have an electric toothbrush as well. Is that something that maybe you recommend for people in general, or do you think it's case by case?
I think it's case by case, because I have both. I have I have a manual and an automatic toothbrush. I have I have like I have a Sonicare, and then I also just have a normal, regular, run-of-the-mill toothbrush. But I also know that I'm not going to apply too much pressure and get some recession or get some of those sensitive areas on ones, because studies show that in the first 30 seconds of brushing is when you exert the most amount of force. A lot of people just stick the toothbrush in the mouth, put it on the side of their teeth, and go. And as a result, you get recession and basically you're brushing away part of your tooth. So that's where the sensitivity comes from. So I think it's a product of your own environment, how you're doing at home, how you're brushing. A lot of people are super aggressive brushers, and all they want is a hard toothbrush. When those should never ever be made. I mean, ultimately, all you want is a soft bristled toothbrush. But Sonicares are great. Oral-B's are great. It's all, as I said, it's all dependent upon what works for you. How do you do with this? And are you an aggressive brusher? Ask your hygienist. They'll be able to tell you. Ask your dentist. He will be able to tell you. Come see me. I'll be able to tell you. It's one of those things. It's you'll see certain markers. And you're like, hey, you probably need to switch to a mechanical toothbrush. Why? Because you're being too aggressive, and the mechanical toothbrush takes that out of your hands, and it just does it for you. So, needless to say, it's a situational type of thing.
Before I let you go, I mean, a big thing for a lot of people is people don't always have dental insurance. That's a big thing. It's a problem because I think people are maybe scared to go to the dentist. Thinking it's going to cost a fortune just for an exam, x-rays and all that. But you have a way of helping those people get treated.
Right. Well, besides, the ability we do accept care credit, which it's kind of like a credit card for insurance. And we do accept that. We also offer an in-house membership club where people can come in and if they don't have insurance, they can join our membership club. And there's certain perks. There's 2 free cleanings a year, and then there's also 20% off your treatment and stuff like that. But it's at a monthly cost. But it's our membership club, and it's got some really good perks to it.
Has that grown since you started that?
Exponentially. It's amazing how many people don't have insurance, and
it's unbelievable.
Yeah, and they come in and they're like, look, I don't have insurance. What can you do for me? And you're like, okay.
You never want to turn anybody away.
Right. And the biggest thing is, look, you take care of the worst stuff first. And as you progress, and if you haven't been in a while, it's not a big deal anymore. Look, we're going to take care of the worst stuff first. And as you come in, each visit gets easier and easier and easier. And then by the time your treatment's completed, then you're just on recall. It's just every 6 months, boom, boom, boom. And okay, so you come in, you get all your work done. In a year and a half, you get one small new cavity. That's not a big deal compared to when you.
Hate to break up that fine interview from our proud partners at Sterling Dental Center, but you know where to go to grab them. Just give them the call at 318-688-1040 or log on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. Wonderful staff, wonderful dental work. 4-on-4 hockey for 148 as we go into the Sterling Dental Center third period. Mudbugs have a 3-1 lead. This is the way they wanted it, or the way they drew it up, as they try to take 2 in a row in this building for the first time in their NAHL era. That's how hard it has been to win here for the Mudbugs. Mudbugs will skate from right to left into this third period. There's a hearty discussion on both sides of the benches. Not sure what that was about. Face-off battle at one there by Schroeder, and Schroeder got tripped up there by Smith. As the Ice Rays have it now, 4-on-4 hockey, open ice for both teams. Gaining the blue line there is Goodme, taken away there by Orkin. Boy, that board came loose a little bit along that far side, and now Smith has it. Smith gains the blue line, and he gets tied up there by Guime. Now along to that far corner. Mudbugs trying to grind this one out. And now stolen away. Nichols. And Nichols now tied, rather that was Smith tied up there Now he loses his stick, did not appreciate it. Back to my left. Love now along the far corner. Love comes in, quick wrister, save made, net comes off. And now pushing and shoving. Miller's in there as he gets his helmet ripped off. And Miller did not appreciate his goaltender getting run into. Down to 1 minute left of 4-on-4 time. And now Miller starting to jaw jack. With Shane Bull. And not very many Mudbugs like Shane Bull right now. He was the one who drew that interesting game ejection on Ryan Dickinson. Well, we're going to get some penalties here, and I think we're going to stick to 4-on-4 hockey. The problem here is the Mudbugs are going to lose Sam Miller for a couple of minutes. The problem with that is that's one of their top blue liners, and the Mudbugs are running out of defensemen right now. This is not good. They just cannot afford to lose any more blue liners, so they're going to have to start making calls. And one of the big reasons why we have Michael Gratton and, of course, our newest hire, Miss Sam Hunt, our newest Director of Player Personnel for the Mudbugs. Mudbugs a little nicked up on the back end. And now minus Ryan Dickinson to the game misconduct he suffered in the second period. Weber played up ahead there to Natty Shack as he gets kneed in the middle of the ice. Now along to the far side, coming around the far corner. Stopped there by Natty Shack. Natty Shack now dished back over to the blue line. Offsetting roughing infractions on Shane Bull and Sam Miller. Puck now sparred in to the ice raised zone. Taken there by Krakostas. He'll work it around to the near side there to Thompson. And now rifled around to the far side all the way down to the neutral zone. Played off the near side boards. Taken there by Thompson. Thompson has it. He waits. Tries to get around Organ. It's a tough task. Played back up top. Quick shot there by Semino. Redirected on net. Kicked out of trouble there by Perrant. It handcuffed him, but he's able to kick it out just in the nick of time. Semino back into his own end. Dropped off there to Mulak. 2 minutes gone by here in the third. Intercepted there by Organ. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Nichols, who has a goal tonight. Off the far side boards and down the length of the ice. No icing on that play, as it had to be played there by Sandquist. Played off the near side boards. Semino at the end of his shift. Off the far side boards. Witherspoon rattle off the far side glass, trying to find Chirino's stick. Gaining the blue line. Puck now dished back into the Mudbug zone. Popped up in the midair. Jabbed up across there to Koklachev, the Russian Bear. Tried to stay on side. Oh, what a check there by Chirino as he threw his weight around. Gockler trying to stick it out of trouble. Now to the near side. Gerard has it. He'll play it right back out to center. Bargoltz. It re-enters the zone. Bargoltz trying to get around Gockler. Backhander, stick save. Redirected on net. Oh, Perrant makes the save. And now we got a whistle. No, we got a wait a minute here. I guess, no, I thought there was a penalty coming up because the Mudbugs penalty box door was opening up. There wasn't. That was just premature penalty box open door elation. We usually have one of those each game. Try to keep those at a minimum, though. Face off now to the left of Perrant. Mudbugs trying to get the right personnel on. Weber to take this face off. And tied up, one there by the ice race. Oh, poked toward the net there there by Bertrand. Stabbed aside there by Perrant. Puck now floated up ahead there for Weber. Taken there by Philibert. Played back out to center. Now Vizbels carefully throws it back to Organ. Organ now will take his time. The Toledo, Ohio native to the far side there to Miller. Miller dished across there to Vizbellis, back to Organ. Organ now comes up across center, and they'll just dump it in. Play it around the short side. Now to the near side, Mudbugs chasing after it. That's Procopio. Along to the far half wall, Vizbellis is there. Trying to hold the zone, and now the Ice Rays gain control. They'll have it from left to right. Skating up the ice there is Philibert. Dodges a hit as he comes up around the short side and gets stopped in his tracks there by Chase Wilkinson, the lead of one of the referees, rather. Now to the near side it goes, over to Krapinski. Play back off the far side board. I thought it was icing. It is. Boy, Al Rooney thought that puck was tipped. He looks a bit befuddled. It was close. And this faceoff will come deep into the Ice Ray zone. 4 minutes gone by here in the Sterling Dental Center third period. Mudbugs 3, Ice Rays 1. Mudbugs looking for their 9th win in their past 11 games. To stay in the hunt in the South, as Lone Star really never seems to lose these days. As they are leading New Mexico 2-0 late in the second, as they're looking for a 3-game sweep down in Albuquerque. Metcalf along to up ahead there to Natty Shack. Natty Shack 3-on-2 rather, along up ahead there for Waltman. Waltman will poke it along there to Nichols. Nichols has it, thrown in front, and the puck is shoved out of trouble. Now to the near side. Played up ahead there to Love. Love has it, gains the blue line from the right side. Hills work it back through the slot. Trying to grab it there is Krakostas. Bouncing puck settled down there by Love now. Love throws it toward the net. Oh, and a ricochet just wide. Waltman able to just clear it in the nick of time. Oh, wow. And now Beaster throws it toward the net, hit the side of the post. And Perrant covers it up. A break in the action. 4:58 gone by here in the third. It's the Mudbugs 3, the Ice Rays 1. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Welcome back into the American Bank Center. This crowd trying to get into this game, as they have a good crowd here on a Saturday night. Shreveport has been able to keep them tame for most of the night, up 3-1. Shots 19-18 in favor of Mudbugs hockey as they have a 2-goal edge. The most dangerous lead in hockey, by the way, is a 2-goal edge. Face off to the left of Perrant. Battle at one there by the Mudbugs. Smacked off the near side boards and all the way down the length of the ice there by Gerard. It'll be icing on the Bugs. All your icings tonight brought to you by Bayou Blasters. Cleanest shot on ice. I want to take time to thank our Mudbugs youth hockey program for all the great work they do in supporting Mudbugs hockey and really giving the kids a great outlet to learn the game and excel in the game. Big thanks to Dave Percotta, the president of our Mudbugs youth hockey program, alongside Ashley Gilmer and Sarah Kay and Casey Ryan and Tammy Sutton, and amongst all the others who do a fantastic job in helping out our Mudbugs youth hockey program. Thank you for everything you do. Oh, that puck redirected on net off a shot from Semino, and we got a quick whistle. Looked like a hand pass. This faceoff will stay deep into the Mudbug zone. Mudbugs know they would love to get one more just to kind of give them a comfortable lead. A 2-goal lead looks comfortable, but once Corpus Corpus Christi gets one back, it's almost only a one-goal game. That's why a two-goal lead is so dangerous. And now the puck played up ahead. Smith's got it, 2-on-2. Around the far side, Smith comes in. Poke checked away there by Turchney. Now thrown in front, played up ahead. Big burst of speed. Here comes Bargoltz. He's got 2 goals this weekend. Bargoltz thrown in front. It ricochets off of Semino's body. Into the near corner it goes. Taken there by Miller. Miller has it. And now thrown to the middle of the ice there to Smith, and Smith will just slip it in to the ice range zone. Back to Love. Love has it. Love now back off the back heel of Smiley. Smiley, who was out last night due to a lower body injury, good to go tonight. Thought he's looked pretty good in his return. Off the far side. Taken there by Smiley. Smiley has it. Wants to lead the rush. Up ahead there to Weber. Weber now from the far side. He'll torque it back. Back up top now. Oh, a quick shot there by Gerard. It deflects now into that near corner. Mudbugs trying to grind one out here. Smiley getting help there from Procopio along that near corner, trying to rough up Turchney's grill. And the puck cannot be centered into a clearing spot there for the Mudbugs to grab it. Now played back out to center. Good body bump there by Metcalf. Another fine game by the California native. Now to the far side there to Turchney. Turchney has it. Thrown toward the net. Kicked aside there by Perrant. Played up ahead there to Giovanni Procopio. He'll dump it in and come off for a line change. Wholesale line change here for Coach Soupy. As we're 7 minutes into the third. 3-1 lead for Shreveport. Played up ahead and the puck saucered in. That should be icing. That came across the halfway point. Uh-oh, quick shot there. Blockered aside there by Perrant. Trying to jam it in. There was Turchney, and we got a whistle. Oh, no. Perrant is favoring his hand as he lost his blocker. Perrant's going to need a breather. And I think the Mudbugs might want to call a timeout. Coach Soupy was thinking about it. Mason Balboa, obviously an interested spectator on his goalie partner. Perrant needs a few seconds here. Boy, it's like a catcher in baseball. You don't get much time to get a breather. Now he's going to get a few seconds here. Boy, he has got to shake off his right arm. There was contact from that biscuit when he lost his blocker, and that's why the whistle was blown. Boy, Richie Perrant has looked stellar again this evening. He's got 17 saves and has given his team another chance to win, and that's all you can do. Face off to the right of Perrant. Face-off battle won there by the Mudbugs. And you take a wild guess of where Corpus Christi's going to shoot now on Perrant. They're going to go after his blocker. That's usually what you do when you see an injury like that. Hopefully it's just a shock. And coming into the zone was Noah Bull, and he comes in offsides. I'm looking at Richie Perrant, and he is still looking at his right hand. I thought for a second there, and Coach Soupy was thinking about using his timeout, but he didn't have to because Richie Perrant was enabled some extra time. Oregon now blows a tire. Puck is given away. Corpus Christi has it, and now a puck taken there by Witherspoon. Flipped back over to Oregon. Oregon now whipped around the far side boards there to Sherino. Trying to spike it out of the zone. Quick shot toward the net. Blocked in front. As the puck is now in front of the Mudbugs bench. Squibbed back out to center. Sherino battling for it along the half boards. Hard hit and going on. Hard, boy, Oregon paid the price, but he's able to carom it off the far side boards and down the length of the ice. One tough nugget is Oregon. Along to the far side there is Bargles. Big shout out to the Oregon family. Tuned in tonight from Toledo, Ohio. Very close to Natty Shack's family. 11:28 to go here in the third. Mudbugs 3, Ice Rays 1. Right back out to center. Working it up the middle is Guimane. Slowed down and we got a whistle. Looks like a penalty's coming up. It's a hooking infraction and it's going against Shreveport. Nichols cannot believe it. That one a bit ticky-tacky, at least in the mind of Nichols. And the Mudbugs are going to go right back on the first choice personnel penalty kill. What a critical time to take a penalty. And this is going to give the Mudbugs another gut check moment here. Plenty of time in this game, 11-18. You can't sleep on these Ice Rays. Ice Rays 0 for 5 on the man advantage. Mudbugs 0 for 3. Scores elsewhere. Lone Star leading New Mexico 3-0 after 2. But what a year Lone Star is having right out of the gates. And Amarillo finishes off Odessa 3-1. So Mudbugs have to win to hang with those two teams above them, which are Amarillo and Lone Star. Mudbugs in a tie for third place as they have 3 games in hand on Topeka. So if they win tonight, this is one of the games in hand. They would go into sole possession of third. A break in the action. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back in to the American Bank Center. Face-off now to the right of Perrant. Face-off won there by the Ice Rays. Now to Coughlin. Coughlin back up top to Love. One-timer there by Bargles. It goes wide from the left point. Out of the far side. Guimane back over to Bargles. Bargles gets ransacked there by Miller. Miller tied up now. Miller trying to squirk it out. He thought he got hooked. Now a wraparound chance. Thrown back up top. Quick shot. Save made there by Perrant. Rebound chance. Save made. Another chance. Blocked in front there by Miller. Mudbugs selling out in front of Perrant. Back up top now. Bargles from the left point. Perrant is down and out, and we got a whistle. I'm not sure what transpired. The net came off its mooring, and David Lilly on the call. What a gift. As Perrant had trouble getting back onto his own 2 feet, but the net was off. Al Rooney is hot under the collar. Indignant on David Lilly, as he's looking like he's seen a ghost. Mudbugs catch a huge break. Face-off battle at, won there by the Ice Rays. They have it. Now backhanded in deep. Miller's going to grab it. Miller dished in deep there to Metcalf, his roommate. Metcalf now along that far corner. Back to Miller. Miller now to Vizbelis, and Vizbelis will zip it down the length of the ice. Big clear there as we're down to 55 seconds left on this first choice personnel penalty kill. Corpus Christi has it. Lugged up the zone. There by Krikostis. Krikostis behind the cage. And intercepted there by Metcalf. And Metcalf able to blast it out of the zone. Down to 30 seconds remaining now on this first choice personnel penalty kill. Dropped off there to Bertrand. Along to the near corner, played back up top. Oh no, Coughlin, backhander, save made there by Perron. It got blocked out of the near side, and the puck is skied down the length of the ice. Great job there by Woltman. Down to 5 seconds left, and that'll do it. Corpus Christi comes up empty again. Terrific work from the first choice personnel penalty kill unit. They have been dynamite all year. To the near side there to Oregon. Oregon now floated up ahead, touched up there by Vizbelis. Vizbelis trying to get it in front. Back up top now, Weber. Weber whacks it in deep. And out of the near corner, Bargoltz squibbed back out to center. And now it's taken there by Thompson, played up ahead. There to Guimane. Now along the end boards, 8:39 to go in the third. Smiley in there. Tied up there with Miller. Quick wrister, stick save made there by Perrott. Another shot. Net comes off its mooring. Mudbugs screaming for that whistle to be blown. Now along the end boards. Ice Rays have it, and we got a whistle. A break in the action. Mudbugs 3, Ice Rays 1. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Welcome back into the American Bank Center. Play back under session. Here in the third, down to 8 minutes left. Mudbugs up by a pair. They've held that lead since the early goings of the second after Fetchko scored in the opening minute of the second. Semino drills it in, and now blocked off there by Fetchko. Worked in there by Semino behind the cage of Perrant. To the far side there to Metcalf. Metcalf, oh no, he gave it away as he tried to drop it off there to Oregon. It'll go back to Gockler. Just missed the stick of Fetchko. Back out to center. Turchney has it. On over to Bargoltz, and Bargoltz will just yank it in to the Mudbug zone. Slowed down there by Perrant. Perrant with 21 saves this evening. Off the stick of Fetchko, on net, no icing, and now covering it up there is Sandquist, and that's a gift for the Mudbugs. I don't think Sandquist wanted to hold on to that, but he did, and the Mudbugs are going to get an offensive zone faceoff. He didn't have to, but I guess you're better safe than sorry. A break in the action. 7:13 to go in the third. Mudbugs 3, Ice Rays 1. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Welcome back into the American Bank Center. 3-1 lead for Shreveport with 7:13 to go in the third. Billy Fetchko, his third goal of the year is your State Farm drive of the game. Brought to you by Ben Tolis from State Farm. Get the best car insurance by giving him a call at 318-688-1522. State Farm, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. Face off to the right of Sandquist. Smith trying to win a faceoff. He does. Back up top to Girard. Girard has it thrown toward the net, and Sandquist makes a nice save along that short side. Mudbugs just trying to hold on to this 3-1 lead. Can't sit on it, though, because here comes Bargolds back the other way, 2-on-2. He's got Coughlin with him. Bargolds waits, fires, stick save made there by Perrant as he was trying to use Miller as a screen. Now another shot, stick save again there by Perrant. Ice Rays now out shooting Shreveport 23-22. Along to that far half wall. Gerard tied up along to that far corner. Coughlin trying to throw it back up top to Love. Intercepted there by Koklachev. Now to the far side. Smith has it. Smith now floats it up ahead there to Koklachev. Couldn't handle it cleanly. Oh, and now Sandquist has got to cover it up as Koklachev was trying to bang in the rebound. And now pushing and shoving. Smith's in there. Koklachev's in there. You don't want to poke the bear, because that ain't any fun for anybody not wearing a Mudbugs uniform. 6:25 to go in the Sterling Dental Center third. Shreveport 3, Corpus Christi 1. This face-off will come in the left wing circle. Koklachev grimacing in pain as he goes to the bench. Face-off, quick shot off the face-off win there by Waltman, blocked in front. Waltman in there. Natty Shack now played back up top to Gockler from the right point. Thrown in front. Oh, and redirected just wide. Had a lot of Mudbugs in front. Now they're thrown back out to center. Off the stick. Waltman was looking for it. Natty Shack battling for it. And now the biscuit taken there by Gockler. Behind the cage now of Perrant. Gockler takes the Thin Mint, tries to get it out of the far corner, cannot. Go for some Thin Mints right now. I don't know about you. I like to put them in the freezer myself. When is Girl Scout season anyways? I think it's in spring. It's quite a few months away. Along to that near corner anyways. 5:35 to go in the third. 3-1 lead for Shreveport. Battle at. Taken there by Gockler. Weeded up ahead there to Natty Shack, and Natty Shack will take it back behind his own net. Mudbugs just not trying to give up the puck. Careful in their own zone as Gockler has it, the Georgia native. Big shout out to the Gocklers tonight. Tuned in tonight. Mr. and Mrs. Gockler. Through the far side, Metcalf played up ahead there to Procopio. Procopio will pelt it in to the Ice Ray zone. To the near side. Belted off the near side boards and all the way down. And it'll go down for icing on Corpus Christi. Down to 4:53 to go here in the third. It is a 3-1 Mudbugs lead. Face off to the right of Sandquist. Face-off battle. A quick shot there by Vizbelis off the initial face-off when shoulder save made. Another shot there by Vizbelis. Tipped on net. He scores! There was a redirector in front, and the Mudbugs lead 4-1 with 4:47 to go in the third. Procopio with the tip delivers the dagger. Mudbugs up by 3. Stay hot, Giovanni Procopio. Stick around for the Rays and Canes postgame show. The final score, the Mudbugs 4, the Ice Rays 1. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuo letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to bayoublasters.com.
Welcome back into the American Bank Center in Corpus Christi, Texas. Now time for the Rays and Canes postgame show. Mudbugs winners tonight by a final score of 4-1. They do it behind timely goaltending and timely goal scoring. Mudbugs outshot the Ice Rays 27-24. And they will now head into Lone Star with a win streak. And I'm sure they'll love that, as they will go in with the most momentum that they can grab. And you've got to be excited if you're a Mudbugs fan, because I think the Mudbugs are playing their best hockey that they could be playing all year. It all started at 2:10 of the first period, where Eric Bargoltz was able to light the lamp with his 7th of the year. Todd Philibert and Sasha Guimain got the assists, and the Ice Rays were up 1-0. Then at 6:32, Ryan Waltman able to redirect home his 3rd of the year, assisted by Carson Nichols and Aiden Metcalf. At 6:32, we were tied at 1. Then at 12:19, Carson Nichols along the far side scored his first goal of the year, able to slip one past Sandquist. Waltman and Dickinson got the assists, and it was a 2-1 Bugs lead after one period of play. Then in the second period, 57 seconds in to the second period, Billy Fetchko roofed his 3rd goal of the year. Great work from Sherino and Witherspoon to set it all up, and the Mudbugs led 3-1. And it wasn't over after that, because Ryan Dickinson was served a cross-checking game misconduct penalty at 8:55. Real turning point in that game, but the Mudbugs were able to kill off all 5 minutes and keep the game at a 2-goal lead for Mudbugs hockey after 2. Then at 15:13, it was Giovanni Procopio putting the icing on the cake as he redirected home his 2nd goal of the weekend and of the season. The assist went to Giannis Vizbelis and Sam Miller, and it was a 4-1 Mudbugs victory. With the win, the Mudbugs go to 15-7 on the year. They now have 30 points, trailing the Bulls by 3 points for 2nd place, and for now trailing Lone Star by 7 points, but they have 3 games in hand on the Brahmas. With the loss, Corpus Christi drops to 11-11 and 2-3. They'll stay at 27 points, 5th place, on the outside looking into a playoff spot. Our Scuba Ventures 3 stars of the game are as follows, and this one was a tough one. Your 3rd star of the game will be Richie Perrott. He was dynamite tonight. You just cannot not give him a star. He wins his 7th straight, keeps his cool after getting run over. He got a puck to the right hand. He stayed with it, shook it off, made 23 saves tonight. He's your 3rd star of the game. Your 2nd star of the game will be Carson Nichols. Scored his 1st goal, 1 assist. He's your 2nd star of the game. And your top star of the game, I thought, was Ryan Waltman. I thought he was great tonight. He scored a goal and an assist, and I thought he was buzzing all game long. He is your top star of the game. Those are your Scuba Ventures 3 stars of the game. Brought to you by Scuba Ventures. For all your scuba needs, go to 231 Mount Zion Road in Shreveport or log on to scubaventures.com. That'll wrap things up from the American Bank Center. Join us for our next broadcast. It'll be on the eve of Thanksgiving this Wednesday night from the NYTEX Sports Center. It'll be a 7 o'clock puck drop, 6:50 with the Landers, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram pregame show. Until next time, I'm Chet Yoder, thanking all our sponsors, corporate partners, and fans for tuning into tonight's broadcast. I'm Chet Yoder, reciting the final score once again from the American Bank Center. And as the Mudbugs 4, the Ice Rays 1, Shreveport sweeps Corpus Christi for the first time in the American Bank Center in their NAHL history. Until next time, have a good night and a better tomorrow. And as always, claws up.
Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey has been brought to you by Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram, Raising Cane's, Generational Financial Advisors, Scuba Ventures, DeFata and Associates LLC, State Farm, Sterling Dental Center, and Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy. Thank you for listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. Until next time, claws up!